Call me up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wizardhole in Null York City Z-team. We are Stealin children, and I don't know why I stalled there. We're Stealin children.
We're Stealin and chillin'.
We've got 2 kids down, 1 more to go. Fuck the little fuckers, and we're going to maybe see some consequences from that today. Just in case you all want to get another look at them. I think we have stolen McCarty.
Oh, God, I hate that.
And we have stolen Jezebel.
Yes.
But we still got to go Rainn over here. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We will go through the recap in a moment. Why don't we go around, rubbing his face over there in the corner.
What up? I'm Dennis. I play as Dagger Knife.
I'm Crystal. I play Bug.
And I'm Bryce, and I play Galahad.
And Bryce has a sweet tooth right now and is eating the arguably not good milk.
No,
and
they're
honey
pretty
cakes.
good. There are so
really
many of them, and
good,
that's what makes them great.
I bought them like so long ago.
Yeah,
I never was able
you
to.
know,
I've
it's like a
eaten
fine wine.
at
It
least a
sweetens with
dozen.
age. And there's at least 20 in this bowl, so I'm content because there are lots of them.
I love
and
to
that
hear
is
it.
the sign of a good candy, when there's just a lot of
So
them.
Bryce, now, do you want to give this thing, or do you want me to start it off? Because the kid jail was very late in the episode,
Well,
if you recall.
yeah, I will say we started out, you know, we were on a little bit of a babysitter duty. We had a child on deck in the car. We had to haul him into the house. Everyone decided they wanted to sleep over, though everyone was very rude about the appearance of the abode.
Yeah. And is it even your fault? They say it's your house, but how long have you lived there?
No,
compared
I
to
really
everybody
haven't
else?
been there for very long, and you know, once you saddle up for a little while, you know, you just don't think about those kind of things. It's
Would you say it's more fair to blame Bug than and Bug's
oh
horrible
yes,
parents?
Bug has been here for their whole entire life, and I've just
I just stay in the basement.
strutted
Man.
in
The living
off
room's
the
your whole
street.
deal.
Look, I don't want to talk about where and who the house belonged to or where it came from. It's my house now. And as a homeowner, I need to face the responsibilities of the homeowners associations. Those being, you know, having a well-kept home and making sure that everyone's impressed,
It
including
really just
women.
upset you that Taylor Tyler really hated
Yes,
it.
I
It
was
really,
very
that was
upset
all it
that
was,
I
right?
was insulted. I felt cheapened and shamed.
Yep.
So
Well, that's kinda easy to do.
I asked my good friend Dagger Knife for a little bit of help,
I
and
did the help.
we cleaned the home a little bit together, and then we went to bed. And then the next day, also Taylor Tyler invited
Did
a
you
strange man
remember-
into my home too.
Did you remember to wash
Um,
your sheets? Your filthy, nasty sheets?
Yeah, I
Yes,
balled them
yes,
up.
You did. You got
Yeah.
the logic. Well, I don't think you washed them, but you did ball them up.
I
Yeah.
balled them up. I didn't have time to throw them in the laundry, but
I mean, you did. Taylor Tyler was there for an hour, but you had other things you wanted to do. You had
yeah,
to make
I-
some fresh Johnny cakes for the morning.
I was trying to be a host, and I don't know. No one seems to appreciate that.
Jeremy is still there.
Yeah, Jeremy's
Jeremy's
there
hanging
with
out with the
McCarty.
kid.
I should have drawn a picture of Jeremy. I didn't, but we'll put pop McCarty on screen. So McCarty, Dagger Knife, you tied McCarty up to the stairs, like the banisters
Yes.
on the stairs, and then Jeremy came over initially just to drop off some pillows and clothing for Taylor Tyler, but funnily enough, just pajamas, not actual clothes. Which is why you might have noticed Chelsea Beck, aka Taylor Tyler, fucked up a deadline and so couldn't be here today. We love you, Chelsea.
Put Chelsea on blast.
We love you, Chelsea. But yeah, Taylor Tyler. We'll get to where Taylor Tyler went when we get there. But yes, currently at the Astoria house that now legally officially is owned by Galahad, and Bug just lives there because that's part of the deal.
Yeah.
Jeremy is there,
There's
quote
some
unquote,
scabs you can't pick off.
partying with
unfortunate.
McCarty. Also, then after Jeremy came and was partying with McCarty, you all went off to the kid jail, which was the Bellows School for Exceptionally Troubled Children or something like that. That's where Jezebel was. And on your way there,
Can we
you
see a
saw
pic
an
of
Amber
Jezebel?
Alert. Oh yeah, let's pop
Must
up a
we?
Jezebel. While you were on your way,
Oh,
about
beautiful.
to get there, you found that you were all that there was an Amber Alert from McCarty with the description of a man with a wide gait and a pretty woman.
Yep.
As well as a news interview with Officer Buffins.
Well, he didn't identify any of us. You see, he was new in town and didn't really know the local customs.
But because of the dog, there was a license plate that you then moved to another car the moment you got outside of the kid jail. And then you infiltrated the kid jail by acting like Alfie, needs to go to the kid jail. The
I still am of the belief that Alfie does need to go to the kid jail, but
Alfie's
this was
too old
not
for the kid jail.
That's exactly what happened.
Unfortunately, this was the problem. However, I think we all got a little bit more than we bargained for in the prison.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, what happened in the prison?
I got
They
distracted.
took my gun.
They did take your gun.
They took my gun.
There was a prison riot.
Yeah, so they took your gun. They checked to see if there was a bullet in the chamber. A gun went off. An alarm went off. The robo
didn't do
teacher that hated you said it wasn't their fault. The guy who shot the gun said it wasn't their fault. Marge was just totally upset. Then a buff kid who was beating up children anyway was given some kamikaze somehow.
There I was in the hallway, fixated on the Jezebel, and suddenly I was alone. And then suddenly the alarm. None of it was me.
None of it was you.
But
Yeah,
I
let
did
me
those
just
to children.
let me just pop up Warden Marge for a moment. So after that, Bug and Galahad, you both made it out by Bug hacking a console really quickly. Dagger Knife was right behind you, pulling Jezebel with you. A single cop saw through your thermoptic camouflage, mostly because of all of the tear gas being sprayed on all of the children. A cop followed you out, and between yourself and Taylor Tyler, you murdered a police officer and then drove away, while cops drove past you and found out that the license plate, your license plate, the one tied to the Amber Alert, was put on Warden Marge's car. And apparently now Warden Marge is going to get arrested for the crime of kidnapping a child.
And just like that, Team A goes off scot-free once again.
I think this Warden Marsh has a lot more crimes that
We're
are
really
yet to be
good.
uncovered.
Yes, you'll find out. Lots more to be pinned on Warden Marge. Otherwise, yeah, the way you infiltrated was by downloading schematics from the corrections website. So
Yeah,
I
very
think with
cool.
that, the recap is donezo. You are all in the minivan being driven by Bug with Dagger Knife in the front seat.
Thanks, Bug.
And let
Yup.
me pop that on.
Are you guys handcuffed
Oh, right. We're still handcuffed.
together?
Oh,
I
yes.
keep trying to slip out, Lil, but it's not.
I gotta
you know,
drive, otherwise I pick the lock.
This
But
snake's got a vice on me.
what?
The snake, it's got a vice on me. It's a vice grip. It can't get let go. It's like some kind of a copperhead.
Some kind of
God, why
Gila
you like this?
monster.
We're once again. I'm just adjusting the audio track slightly.
You never heard that before.
No one's ever heard that before.
This is common, not lingo.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this is what they used to say all the time. Oh, he's
Who's
got a vice
they?
on me. You know, the historians.
Where? Who?
The ones studying Arthurian legend.
I
You know, out in Wyoming.
don't think that's where that.
Roll
What are you talk-
academics.
what-
Yeah, right?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Buck?
Yeah, Bug. Why don't you see if you can?
No academic, so actually I don't know this.
So you can roll logic minus
Oh,
one.
well, let me
Minus
weave you
one.
a tale,
Wait,
my
wait,
friend.
wait.
What shape was the table?
Oh.
So Taylor Tyler.
Wait, I got 3 hits.
You got 3 hits. So what do you know that Galahad doesn't know?
Well, King Arthur was not in Wyoming. He was in like Europe.
Yep, you know that.
Like
Why?
what? What do you mean why?
What do you mean that? Well,
There's
where's
like
your
nothing
source?
in Wyoming. There's
There's-
nothing in Wyoming. There's never
That's
been anything
why
in Wyoming.
Camelot was there. It's
No,
you know, it's the-
Camelot's in fucking Europe.
No, it's where it don't rain. It don't rain during the day. It
Wait,
only
what
rains
What
at
do
night.
you mean it doesn't?
And
Do
it's
you
a-
not think it rains in Wyoming?
Rankton says it's in Wales. Oh shit! I need to put the chat on so people can see that Rankton said, yeah, Wales. So
All right, yeah, Europe.
yeah, technically Wales starts with a W, but Wales is in Europe, so maybe this is a tie.
It's not. No, it's not.
That's not where Camelot is.
That's totally where Camelot is, dude. I would
So-
like look it up for you, but
Camelot
I was
is
kind
in
of
the
driving.
realm of the imagination.
So as you're saying this,
Yeah, and it's in Wyoming.
So as you're
Oh.
saying this, Taylor Tyler goes, hi. So I totally have mayonnaise all over my dress as well as blood all over my dress. So I'm going to need you to drop me off the moment we get over the George Washington Bridge so I can get a chopper and go back home, get a fresh pair of clothes. Because let me tell you something, I am not turning these children in the same clothing I wore yesterday, especially not with these awful children's fucking hands all over me.
Whatever-
Thankfully,
Guys.
Jezebel
Blood.
just sits in the back seat, unconscious, not on me. Okay, so just once we're over this, Let me out of the
I
car.
stop in the middle of the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta say, especially if you already got all this stuff on you, why can't you handle just a few more
this is
kids
fine.
slobbering
This is fine.
on you?
You know what? This is fine. I'll get a ferry. It'll be very luxurious. You all wish you could fucking take a ferry. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Alright.
And then climbing over Jezebel and then over Galahad, Taylor Tyler steps out of the thing.
What do you mean
flipping you
Galahad?
all out.
He's in the front seat. with
No,
me.
Daggernaugh's in the front seat.
No, we're handcuffed.
Yeah, but you're like this.
Oh, you're right.
No, I'm
okay.
like-
Oh, so that's right. Right.
I'm like
Usually you're in the
this
back seat.
No,
Usually
that
you're-
doesn't make sense.
So at
He's
some
in the
point in the
front
drive,
seat.
you're like, let me get in the back. I want
Yeah,
to
No,
well,
I
I wanna. I wanna kick my boots up.
both get into the
Yeah, what the fuck?
So Galahad, while driving, starts getting
Why
in the
are you
back
like?
seat.
I'm
No,
trying to
keeping-
drive,
Yeah,
man.
no, your right arm's up like this. My left arm is out like this, but I'm keeping it very steady while I move my body in a way so that I can
God, why are
recline
you making
comfortably
things
in the
so
back
much
seat.
harder for me all the time?
It doesn't have to be that way if you just went along with my plans and we're
Well,
like,
you're
positive and we're like, yeah, let's just do
I'm
it.
trying
Yeah,
to
I'm like,
drive.
go
Now I
with
don't
the
even have a
flow.
second hand to drive with.
I just love having
Can
a
I
little bit of
shatter
fun
the
with you,
handcuff?
Bug. You
Yes.
think that any of the moments that we spend together could break this ice and really help us get to become better friends with one another, but all you ever do is push and shove, and it's like I'm dragging you and pulling your arm out of your socket,
I'm
or
gonna
like
do it at
I'm really
You don't
I'm
even give me
twisting
a
your
choice.
wrists.
You're really horrible all the time.
No, I'm a lot of fun, and we
No,
could have a
you're
lot
not
of fun
fun.
together.
That
and
is like the
I'm-
last thing you are, man.
I got you out of a sticky situation. Usually that brings folks closer together. And
Yeah,
when,
and then you just made it worse by like making my life miserable.
well, this was.
You
I
take
was
all
trying
my
out
money.
something new. I never had power before, and this was my one shot at it.
So as you're both yelling,
sucks.
Dagger Knife reaches forward, as Dagger Knife just said, casts Shatter and breaks the handcuffs.
Oh, thank fucking
and
God.
they're broken down the middle.
So you're both still wearing one?
Yes, you're both still
Guess
wearing
so.
them.
This
That's
is kind of
fine.
cool looking.
Also,
cool.
horns.
I look like an outlaw.
Horns start honking behind you as you are still pulled over.
All right,
yelling
all right,
at-
all right.
I lean out the window. Oh, student driver. I'm so sorry. We
See, this
stalled
is what
out.
I'm talking about.
No, I got it. This is a cool cover. Don't worry about it.
No, there's nothing on here that says that.
Yeah, but that's why I had to speak out and say it. You know, they can't
God,
see
I'm
how
driving.
frail and small you
driving.
are
Okay,
from the front.
You start driving. All right. So you start getting going. You're driving again with
driving.
Ward and Marge's actual license plates on your way. And where are you heading to? Taylor Tyler. You pass Taylor Tyler, who is a few steps ahead of you.
I honk.
Who flips off again as you honk. Okay, let's
Yeah, give me
as
that
you.
honk. Yeah.
All
Nice.
right.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. So where are you heading to, Bug?
I guess we're going back to Astoria, right?
No.
No. Whoa. Oh
So
no!
what-
Wait.
We
Yeah.
gotta get
I
we gotta get
fucking-
another
it's,
kid, but
it's
I
in
don't
the
know.
Alright.
very early afternoon. I think at this point, I don't know if you wrote it down because I definitely forgot to write down what time it is.
No, it was
I
early
think
in the
it's
morning
like
when we
1
went
o'clock-ish.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta be there at 3.
Mm-hmm. I want to. Yeah.
All right.
It ain't gonna take us 2 hours.
No, it's not.
But
We
it
should
might
drop-
take us that long to get to Astoria.
Now, Jezebel's
No.
eyes,
Oh.
her face is just puffy as hell, and the eyes are. Let me put Jezebel back on.
Well,
and
she-
the eyes are completely weeping from them being unconscious as a result of tear gas on their face. And the longer the tear gas just stays on there, the more permanent damage is going to happen.
Well, we should drop off this awful
Yeah, we
child.
should give it a little water bottle.
I mean,
do
I
you
don't.
have a water bottle on you?
No.
Does anybody have a water bottle on them?
Why would anyone? No.
No.
Yeah, no. So you say,
No.
yeah, you should do that, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, well, sometimes.
It's like an.
I
It's
mean,
like,
does anyone have a med kit? I don't have.
I have a med kit.
I don't.
I don't.
are you going to do something with that med kit?
No, I just want to take them inside and wash them off.
Okay,
When
so
we
it's
get there.
about, it's like 45 minutes to an hour to get back to Astoria. So at that point, how much damage can be done? It's already
It
been
It was,
like
in a
30
it
minutes.
was in a kid's school. How bad could it fucking
You're
be
already
there?
in the
Yeah.
back seat. Just fucking
Yeah,
do
what
it,
is
man.
it? Child grade pepper spray? Or
What am I
something?
gonna do? Yeah, it's like fucking Tony's fucking pizza sauce. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Just spit on them?
No,
Oh,
him.
yeah, Taylor did have a med kit as well. And Taylor actually, I think, knew medicine. But Taylor's gone now.
Bye.
Bye.
So can you give me a intuition plus drive? Let's just see how long it takes you to get to Astoria.
All right, intuition drive.
Thank you.
What were you gonna think that I was gonna do in the back seat with this child?
I was saying that you I don't fix her fucking face. I got 1 hit.
You got 1 hit? Okay, so it does take you the hour to get there. At which point, Taylor is going... Not Taylor. Jezebel. Breathing hard as you notice their cheeks are puffier than ever. They're
Oh,
looking more
God.
like McCarty's milk curdled cheeks. And the eyes are just like red with like the skin piled over them.
Oh, this
Maybe she
sucks.
had like an allergy to this kind of thing. I don't know.
But you pull into
Pepper
the...
spray, man. Are you everyone's allergic to it.
Hold on one second.
No, but maybe it's like a real bad one.
yeah,
maybe-
as opposed to just normal bad.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I
maybe
think
that
most
guy's
kids
still
aren't
in
gonna
there.
have crusted over whole faces like toads.
Toads?
Yeah. You ever see a salamander? Salamander ain't a
I
toad.
have
but-
seen a
actually have
salamander.
Salamander before.
Yeah. So why you question me about toads?
I'm sorry. Okay. So you get there and you hear from even the moment the car pulls in, you hear from inside of the you hear a coming from inside of the
shit.
house.
No.
This ain't chill at all.
This is the opposite of chill.
Yeah, it's really going loud in there.
I'm glad it was not my house.
So and you
Well,
you-
it's not mine either.
You even see,
Oh my god.
You even
I'm-
see
we
out
get-
front, banging on the door, bang, 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 bang. It's Mrs. Wilkins, who honestly has been a thorn in your side ever since you moved in to this house.
The housing authority's gonna have my boat.
She turns around and says, I thought you wanted to be a member of the housing authority, but it looks like you don't take this seriously at all, Mr. Galahad, was it?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I hired a new sitter, and they obviously have not done a
Sitter
very
for
good
you.
job.
Who? I see that Alfie is in the car driving again.
Right. I was.
Well, yeah,
I
I
was
can
showing
drive.
him how to drive.
So who's the babysitter babysitting then?
Maybe he
No,
adopted another
this is
kid.
what I'm talking about. We had.
I mean, I don't
one
know
of
why anyone would
Alfie's
give him
friends
another
was
kid,
over,
but like,
and they just. We needed someone to watch them while we were at the house. This guy I hired off the internet, and I was like, oh, he's gonna do a reputable job. Thought he'd also clean up the house a little bit. And this is what I come home to. You're as surprised as I am. I went and I had a whole day's worth of work already,
Let me
and
get
now
deception
it's
plus
all
charm.
now it's all shot to shit. And I'm very surly. What's intuition, you say?
No, charm. I want deception plus charm. Your two best stats.
I got no hits.
You got no hits.
Shit.
She turns around and goes, really? A babysitter and a friend of Alfie throwing a big old party. You know what? I think we're going to even wait longer to review your housing authority application. Now, I hope when you get in there, I know what happened. You left the music on again as you live, just like you leave the TV on constantly.
When have
And
I
you're
ever
ordering
done
pizzas
that?
all day,
Well,
all night, and
why
then
are you-
falling asleep, and then they ring the doorbell and start yelling, and
That
then they
does
wake
sound
my
like me,
dog
but
up.
why are you
Yeah, why are
looking
you
over
upset?
at my apartment?
Because
seeing-
I am the empress of the housing association. so
yeah,
that
but
you
it's our
wanted to be part
TV.
of-
We can have our TV on if we want
I will
it.
call the police.
Okay,
If
all
one
right,
more
all right,
time-
okay, all right. We won't do it again.
Persuasion plus charm.
God, I'm not gonna do anything good. Shit. All right, persuasion, and I have no charm. Oh, I got one charm. That's crazy. I got 2 hits.
He goes, all right, Alfie. Your parents were respectable. I don't know about this new father of yours.
I
but,
mean, I don't
well,
either.
I hope you're growing up.
Hold on.
That's very kind of you.
No one's ever called Child Protective Services on me.
Well, I think you're very lucky for that. What with your
Well,
pizza
stop.
orders that you forget
Shut
about every
up.
evening.
No, those are for
With
everybody.
Extra Tony's pizza sauce, I see.
Hey, I like pizza.
Yeah.
Well, I like pizza
The
too.
boy likes pizza. Can you just lay off?
I'm glad we can agree on one thing. I'm going to bid myself adieu, but if that music is on 1 second after you step in, and I will be watching through my blinds,
All right.
I will 100% dock your application by another 2 weeks, Mr. Galahad,
All
if that
right.
is your real name.
I'm terribly sorry. Let me go inside and deal with this piece of schmuck.
And
Piece of
as
poop.
Dagger Knife, do you emerge from the car?
Yes.
And what about Jezebel? Jezebel's like kind of breathing harshly unconscious.
I'm like sort of standing in such a way that no one can see her.
Okay, perfect. She walks by and she goes, nice to meet you. And then walks away and into her next door house. And then within moments, seemingly impossible how quickly they could get from their front door, you see the little clink of the blinds open up. And you see those beady eyeballs of Mrs.
Wait,
Wilkins.
Does this house have a garage?
It has a yes, it has like, but it's so full of stuff you can't park it. That's what we said.
Is it
It's
full
just-
of one blanket?
But you can walk in it.
It's full of all of the lumberjack and shit that your dad used to have.
Oh god.
So you go inside the house, I presume.
We need.
Yeah, we need to get this girl into a shower.
So the moment you,
And into the house unseen.
how are you going to do that? You are
Well,
being
you got.
spied on.
Does the chameleon suit? Can you put it on her?
So
Or are you gonna take it off and wrap her in the chameleon suit?
I could do that. I was also thinking about just taking the said sheet that Tyler left in the car and just throwing it.
That
over
might
her.
look
Which
a
one do you wanna
little
do?
suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a human.
That might
shape.
look a little
I mean,
suspicious.
childs can be the shape of anything, to be real.
Yeah, but this one's like really weirdly shaped.
Yeah, but all the more reason to pity her.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not talking about pity. We're talking about like carrying a body into the
Do
house.
I know, like, would it freak people out if they saw me using powers? Or, like, do people know about
I would
that
be
sort of-
notable because psychic stuff is pretty rare,
Okay.
but it's not like impossible. But somebody would be like, "Who's that psychic you had over?"
Right, yeah. Okay. They wouldn't be, like, killers.
So just what are you gonna do? Are you gonna leave Jezebel in the car?
I
or are you
think
gonna?
I will get my bag,
Mhm.
go inside,
Uh-huh.
put my other clothes on,
Uh-huh.
come back out, and wrap the chameleon suit around.
Okay,
the
perfect.
baby.
All right. So
Such a
could you,
Whatever,
genius.
it's a
I'm a
teenager.
genius.
Can you
What
give
You
me-
are a
a
genius.
can you give me
genius.
palming plus finesse plus 2 for the chameleon suit? As you're like sleight of handing a whole child. So you walk in,
Two
and
hits.
immediately you walk in, and you see McCarty still with the legs tied to the banister, and Jeremy, and they're just doing like the goth under the bridge rave dance.
Right.
Oh,
But like
God.
McCarty's doing it bad, and Jeremy's like, no, dude. What you gotta do is you gotta move in sync
God.
opposite to your legs and whatnot.
Jeremy, boy, what in the hell are you doing? Turn that shit off.
Well, I was cleaning and then thought I'd show some dance moves to my
I
friend
turn
McCarty.
off the music.
Turn it off right now.
He
I'm
goes,
doing the
"Oi,
thing I said.
Why you got a buzz on our parade?
Why do you
Yankee?"
sound like that? We know you don't sound like that.
I'm
You-
trying out, dude. I'm trying out my thing.
I
so
don't
that
give
when
a
Taylor
shit
comes,
what you're trying out. You're gonna be trying out my patience. Too bad you already are. I got Miss big old Buster and neighborino over there being a rude, you know what, coming over here saying I'm not gonna get into the housing authority thanks to your shenanigans. Now,
Well, yeah, I yelled at her through the mail slot. I said,
dude,
why
"Get
would
out
you
of here,
do that?
Because this is Club City right now, dude.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Wherever I'm at is Club City, dude."
well, I think it might be time for you
McCarty's
to
like,
leave.
Actually, I think it is Club City. He was here longer than you,
God.
as far as I can tell. So I think it's Club City.
God, I fucking hate this.
Pop
kid.
that music back on, Jeremy, and Jeremy starts moving over.
No!
Put the music back on.
Stop it! Get out of my house!
Yeah, he's like, you can't make me get out of the house because you're a child.
I don't have my gun
Where's
anymore.
Taylor?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ask the
Yeah,
neighbors
you don't
to
have
call.
a gun either. Where's Taylor?
She left.
Taylor left.
Taylor
Yeah,
is
Taylor
planning
wants
a
nothing
to do
fabulous
with
surprise
surprise.
for you, but only if you stay quiet.
Yeah, you
No,
gotta stay
what's the
really
fucking
quiet.
surprise?
Hey, we don't know what the
Secret.
surprise is.
He gets really wide in the leg and in the arms. He goes, all right, well, I already cleaned the house, so what else can I do to impress? Or
Watch
like,
this
to get
kid's
this person?
face.
Yeah, I need you
Oh,
to.
and you walk back in with the child? It goes like, dude, this kid partied way too hard.
Yeah,
but I
dude.
know how to deal with that. The number of times I've shot adrenaline, like, straight into Taylor's dad. It's like the Ramseys really know how to, like,
Wait,
go
is she
to
bound? Is she tied up?
get overdosed on drugs, you know?
Yeah, that's. I'm glad that you
I
got
tie
the
her
whole sound thing
Wait,
down too.
yeah,
That's,
wait,
that's
wait, I
respect.
wasn't
Tie
sure.
her with
Yeah,
the,
I was like, wasn't
I
sure
can't
she was
remember
tied
if I
up.
put her in the zip ties, but I do it now.
Okay, so as he's like got her in front of the sink and like massaging, doing a facial, and like just sticking his thumb fully into the eyeball, and
Oh,
scrubbing.
God,
out.
Jesus.
You're tied up. He goes, good. I've seen these OD people like just slap themselves in the face, give themselves wicked bruises.
Some people resist the goodness of others.
Yeah, I guess so. A lot of people don't want to be my friend, and I feel like I am a good and I'm other.
Whoa.
So when are we gonna party? Because it's the afternoon now, and I feel like we're getting close to
Well,
like beer o'clock.
Hold
like
on,
in the
Yeah,
evening.
we still got a few more things
It's
we
still
gotta take
daylight
care
out.
of.
Yeah, McCarty says, I'm ready for beer. I'm ready for beer o'clock. Also, where's that chick I totally made out with? And Jeremy's like, stop talking about that, dude.
Beer
She's
o'clock.
allowed one free
You're like
pass a year. And I
5.
can't believe it'd be like, I'm actually 13. So I'm like fully grown.
Yeah. Dagonath, can we make sure that he's
If I was Jewish, I would be like,
all
oh, dude.
taken care of?
I'm basically more of a dude
I have
than
an
you.
idea.
Oh
Do
my
any of
God.
any of these rooms lock from the outside?
I mean, they all.
Let's roll luck. Let's roll luck and see if there's any. And yeah, you, Alfie, it's your house.
Oh, I only got one hit.
I still have vehicle sounds playing. Let me turn those off real quick.
I feel like if there was any room in the house that had a lock on the outside, it would
Oh,
be
man, that got
bugs.
really-
But that
That
sucks.
you can lock when you leave.
Yeah, I can't. That would be. Oh God, that would be my room.
Well, the plan. Can I pull them out of earshot?
Yeah, I mean, Jeremy's busy rinsing and facialing Jezebel. McCarty's like, dude, you're gonna leave me?
I could-
Fuck.
Can we? Yeah. Is there any way that you can shut his mouth up the way you did me that one time?
Not if I move away.
All right.
But time is of the essence.
Yeah, we gotta.
I will pretend, but I will smoke the deep weed with them, and we leave, and we lock them in a room.
I don't want to lock in my room.
It
I
might
have
be the only
I
room
mean,
we
if you
got.
remember, McCarty's ass was heading right for your chair to go online and
I don't
delete
want
got
them to
a
use
lot
your
of stuff.
computer.
Well, no,
No,
he's gonna
McCarty's
be.
absolutely zip tied now. So
Yeah, he's zip tied.
we're
So,
fine.
Yeah, but in the
like,
front hall, the first thing you see when you open the door to the house.
Yeah.
yeah, but we're gonna.
Well, we
put
got
him
more
somewhere.
zip ties.
We should also just tape their mouth shut.
That's a
yeah.
great idea.
I.
That's like the only good idea you've ever had.
Thank you. I'll take that. I did all right with this.
I
one.
think we should firmly bind and gag them.
Yeah.
I like how before it was like, let's not make it like we're kidnapping them, and now it's like, are you talking about Jeremy
Lock
too?
it up.
Yeah, are we doing Jeremy too?
I would.
No,
vote
Jeremy
yes.
has to go. Jeremy
But
has
Jeremy's
other
kind
tasks.
of an
We can
idiot
get
and might
Tarek
say
me out of the
something.
house.
I think he's gonna.
So are
say
we gonna
something.
kill Jeremy?
No, we're not gonna kill Jeremy. We'll just tie him up and say like
You
this was
convince
part of the
him
surprise
that's part
for
of the
Taylor
surprise.
Tyler.
Yes.
Wow. All right. So
She
who's-
wants to get kinky. Put some handcuffs on
Yeah,
him.
he'll go with it. He's a fucking
Naked.
idiot.
All right, let's see how it goes.
All right,
Do you want to plan who's going to say it so it's not Dagger Knife with
I think
zero?
it
Or
should
me.
be you, right?
I
Galahad.
think you have more deception than Galahad.
Wait,
Oh, really?
really?
Galahad wanted to be a noble knight.
I have
I'm
originally.
three
gonna give him some
deception.
persuasion. I'm gonna persuade him into this one.
All right, just don't lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
But that's a
Well,
lie.
It's a lie.
It is really funny.
Okay,
If
I
I
do
believe
have
it
three-
and it's real, then it's not a lie.
Galahad told me at Pizza Day that Galahad took no deception because Galahad was a noble knight who's honorable. It's amazing to see where that went.
Oh yeah,
Lots
it's
of
really
lying
good.
attempts.
I have 3 deception.
You
What's
three-
the
but
other
what's
one?
your charm?
1.
Yeah, so Galahad probably is much better at persuading than you, but you're probably better at lying than Well, Galahad, you might still be better at lying. What's your charm?
2.
No, you're better at lying, Bug.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you emerged from what, like a hall closet or the basement where you were all chatting together?
Yes. It's not suspicious.
So
Alright,
Jeremy
well-
turns around and goes like, "Y'all hotboxing in there? I would like to hotbox with
All right,
you."
stop. All
Oh,
right.
I have some.
Jeremy, we gotta tell you
weed
something.
for you.
He turns, he goes, "You holding, bro? You holding? Down under, we say we're gonna smoke the wombat.
Wait, wait, shut up.
Right in his hole.
Here's the thing.
Right.
Bug has a plan.
Bug has a plan.
Bugs got a plan.
He turns around and like he was holding Jezebel over the sink, and Jezebel just falls on the.
Oh,
the
God. Well,
He goes,
don't do
"Tell me his
that."
plan." He turns around and he goes, "I took care of it." So what's the?
All right. So I kind of
What's
lied
the
earlier.
scuttlebutt?
I kind of lied earlier. There is part of the surprise window for Taylor Tyler, but we have to handcuff you and we have to gag you. Her instructions.
He goes like, "All right,
We
I've
didn't-
heard of this online."
Yeah, we didn't want to ask too many questions because
Yeah,
it
it's,
was
like, kinda
personal
weird.
in nature.
So
Yeah.
you guys like, Taylor like texted you guys and was like,
Oh,
we
no,
were with
she told
Taylor.
us.
Yeah, she got out of our car.
"Okay,
Yeah,
She
she's
had
like
plans.
changing now.
Alright.
Yeah,
But that's
yo,
not a lie.
she's changing."
she's changing. Yeah.
She might even be naked at this very moment.
Yo, dude, I only got to see Taylor once naked, and she got so mad at me. It was an accident, but
That is why we have to blindfold you as well.
Yeah.
can I get a deception plus charm? This is, to be fair, this is the best plan.
I got 3 hits!
Ever come up.
I got 3 hits!
He goes like, All right, so like, why don't you tie me up and get me the fuck in there? Do you have to like knock me out too, or like?
That is.
I mean,
the
do you
way-
want? I mean, we could.
I mean, yeah, it all depends on what kind of role playing you're
I
into.
regret offering
Dude, I've
you-
never role played in my life. I've
Well,
acted.
do you-
Is that like the same? Look,
You
yeah,
know, it's kind of the
like,
same.
It's
Is
kind of
there
the
a-
same.
Forsooth,
I guess.
dear
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Oh
what?
yeah, this sounds. Yeah, I've heard this one before. Now, you know, it.
Dude, I'm getting
If-
chub right now just thinking about
All
it.
right, stop.
Well, here's a question: do you think that you'd enjoy getting knocked out?
Give me persuasion plus charm.
Like, that's such a great line. Why are you making this worse?
2 hits.
He
Oh,
licks
God,
his lips.
maybe not.
He licks his lips. He goes like, I don't know. Why don't you try it out?
Whoa.
Sparks are flaying.
I don't know, man. You know,
This
it's.
plan I made
Is
is
this something you'd
backfiring
really
in
want?
the worst
like,
way.
I think that.
Dude, are you trying to freak me out about it? I said knock me out before I have second thoughts.
Knock him out! Knock him out!
Alright.
Are you-
I'm gonna give him a little
With
punch.
your metal thing, you're gonna
Yeah.
punch him again right in the face.
Yeah.
Wait, is it like a bonk on the head, or is it like a
No,
punch
it's like
in the
a punch
face?
in the face. It's a full on. I'm not holding back like I was with the kids.
Give me unarmed plus finesse. Oh man.
I am
McCarty's
dragging-
like, I hear you guys talking about sex with my girlfriend back there. Like,
I got one hit.
I gotta be included in this.
I got
Oh,
one hit.
God.
I'm not
Do you
doing sloppy
Do you
seconds,
have
bros.
tape?
All right, McCarthy,
Let's
I'll
find
get to
tape
you in a
in this
second.
house.
I have
How
glue,
many hits?
No,
Spray.
I got one
that's
hit.
too much.
rope, and zip ties.
What's your strength again?
Oh, God.
My strength is 7.
7? All right, so you do 8 damage right to his face. Called shot, easy, bypassing all armor.
Oh my
I'm just gonna do a
God.
soak test really quick. I mean, he is buff.
He is buff.
But he's wearing
Not
no
in his
armor,
face.
and he's just
Yeah,
letting
no
this
one's buff
happen.
in the face.
All right, so he takes
who
2
is,
hits.
though?
So
Jim
you do
Carrey.
6 damage to him. You knock him flat on his
Jim
ass,
Carrey. His
and he's
fa-
like,
face
he's
is
like,
fucking buff.
oh shit, but I'm not knocked out yet. He goes
Oh,
like,
man.
he goes like, step on me.
Okay. I'll do it.
All right,
Woo!
give me another
Wow.
unarmed plus finesse,
I
hate
put my
this.
boot right on his throat.
and you just hold him until he's knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. He starts flailing at some point. His eyes start rolling to the back of his head,
This sucks.
and then he's like, oh my chub, and you see it's gotten larger, if anything.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah,
this snake's gonna bite.
yeah.
Stop! I hate this! This plan was awful!
All right. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so he's knocked unconscious. What do you do?
We got
I
a
am
zip tie.
dragging Jezebel into where?
Yeah,
That's
can we
not my
cover?
house.
Well, you were just in a hall
Put
closet.
A type over
Okay,
Jezebel's.
yeah, let's bind them, gag them, rip up some of the nasty sheets or something.
I want to. I'm gonna give McCarty one more, just a bonk.
So yeah, McCart turns around and he goes like, "I'm not doing sloppy seconds, dude. So like, I better get in there first." with
Oh
my
no,
girlfriend."
I know. This is just the same thing that we were doing with Jeremy. Are you into that?
He goes, dude, I'm a top. I don't get knocked out for no fucking reason. I'm
Wow.
like in there, like exploring.
Yeah, but
and like
part of-
going full out. You see these lips, dude? These lips are made for fucking
You
kissing.
don't have lips, you just have gums.
Dude, I have lips above my gums. But that's how you know I'm so good at kissing, because my lips are always in a constant
God,
kiss
this
position.
is, I hate this.
That is pretty true. But
please
have
knock
you
him
have you thought about, you know, just the
Oh, dude, how are you
uh,
the
gonna finish this
sexual allure of losing control? Have you ever had that experience?
All right, roll charm plus persuasion
This is
again. McCarty's harder than Jeremy, though. Just to
Oh,
be fair,
God!
McCarty. No.
Phrasing.
Not like that. Not like that. No. Not like that. I'm talking about.
Ah!
I'm talking,
Sounds like Jeremy was only at half mast anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I'm saying he's tougher. Shit. What'd you roll?
I got one success.
He also got one success. He goes like, dude, I'm a top. I just said, you don't know where you are. You could be a switch, dude. I don't look down on you.
God, just knock him the fuck
You know
out.
you have a pretty large sexual vocabulary
Dude,
for
I'm
a
fucking
13.
teen, dude. What do? I think about sex non-fucking stop, dude. And I read about it.
Please hit
I know
him.
all about. I know about
Please.
the C.
Hit
I know
him.
about the V. I know about
I'm
the
just
P. And
bonking.
then you
I'm
bonk him on
bonking.
the head.
I tried.
And as he says P, he sinks to the floor. You don't even need to roll for it because he's just so into it. He doesn't notice the bonk.
That's fine.
Right on his head.
Wow.
He
Damn.
passes out. You definitely see a slight indentation in the head.
That's fine.
And he
He's
starts
kinda
bleeding
deserved
from one
it.
of his ears a little bit.
That's fine, you kind of deserve it.
All right. Well, do I got to bonk the girl too, or
She's already out, dude.
great?
She's still out.
The Dennis over here is like, Dagonet's like, but you could bonk.
Do it just in case.
I mean, I think a.
I'll give it a light-
on.
a light
Jeremy also
wrapping.
like dropped her.
Oh,
I
She
think
did
she's
give
out.
us a lot of trouble. I'm gonna give her one swick kick.
You just really like beating
Yeah,
the
what is
kids.
this at this point? You just want to kick and punch these children.
No, this is for the job. I
Pretty
don't
fuck-
gain
punchable
any pleasure
faces.
out of this. In fact, I'm only persuading others to gain pleasure out of it as a sense to clear my conscience and use
But
my
you're not-
valuable skill
But
points
you're not asking
towards
anyone
good
else
rolls.
to do it. You're not asking anyone else to do it.
All right,
Well,
all right.
because I'm the muscle.
Okay.
Can we
Come
tie them
on.
up
Okay,
together?
we gotta tie them up and we gotta go. We gotta go to the drone.
So you tie them up, you gag them. Who has the best escape artist? I need somebody to roll escape artist for
no.
all of them. Finesse plus escape artist. If you two want to
I
help
got-
each other.
I got 7.
Finesse plus escape artist.
I got
oh,
7.
mine's 7 too.
Okay, Galahad, why don't you roll?
I'm trying first.
And then what we're going to do, whatever bonuses Galahad gets, you're going to add them to
I
your
just got
roll.
one hit.
Okay, so add your escape artist plus finesse plus 1. Damn.
One hit.
All right, you got 2 hits. I put an A on the screen, but really it's more like a. So you got 2 hits. Oh no, you got 1 hit total. All right, so
Yeah.
that's 1 hit. So that means they only need to get 1 success to break the escape artist if they want to get out. But that's inside the closet. Do you do something to lock the closet?
We could put the chair in front of it
Yeah.
or anything heavier.
We could seal it.
I think
Glue!
there's also a lock on it
I
too.
don't
but
think
do you wanna
we
do more-
should seal it.
Oh!
I have the glue. And
Yo, how are we gonna get him out?
I have the solvent.
See,
All right.
that's getting the A.
All right,
that's
fine.
getting the A.
All right, okay.
So can I get give me a security plus finesse, and we'll pop a +2, a +4 on that for the glue.
Okay, -1 because I have no security.
Rake, you are correct. They are going to be brain damaged.
Yeah.
But what do they care?
They just needed the
Maybe it
living
says
tissue.
they weren't before.
Yeah, they are.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's finesse plus what?
Plus security +4.
Okay.
Do you have any security?
No, so I'm doing +3.
Yes, thank you.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, great. So they need 2 hits to get out of the closet on a security check.
But their hands and feet are bound.
But they're bound. They only need 1 hit on a escape artist to get out of that.
Oh my god.
Man.
You guys are not that good at tying people up.
What?
Okay, so all right.
They're children. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Game doesn't
Yeah,
have used
endear
rope.
me.
No, Jeremy.
It's just security and
Jeremy asked to be handcuffed, and I think consented to the whole thing.
yeah. And Jeremy thinks it's a surprise. For all
right.
Jeremy knows, it's the
No,
whole thing's a
that's
surprise.
fair. He probably won't leave the closet.
So
no, he's
it's about 2:00 now
All right.
at this point. So are you guys gonna head out and get over
Let's
to the?
check.
Well,
Yep.
I think it might be
Someone
time. Let's
calculate.
can we just unplug the stereo
Yeah.
just for out of complete superstition.
Can I get a hardware plus logic from you to see if Galahad knows how to unplug the stereo?
Can we also
gonna love
Well, you can do
turn
it for
on
free,
the
but-
television
You
in case
think
there
so
is
poorly
screaming?
of me and my skills.
Let's
do
see
you
what
even
you
know
can
how
do.
much hardware
Yeah, see
skill
your
I
roll,
have?
you
have.
see your roll.
I have 4 hardware skill.
Oh, so let's see you do
I'm
it.
very good at this.
Let's see you unplug it then, buddy.
It's
God, I
hardware
can't- I
plus
hope
what?
you glitch.
Plus
Logic?
logic.
Yeah, watch this shit out.
All right, let me see.
I got 2 hits.
You got 2 hits. Okay, that's a solid B.
I-
All right, you turn it around. You start. You go. You immediately are like, I know what to do. The plug, and you unplug it. What's that?
Can we leave the television on in case
No.
they awake and they
No, the neighbors-
screaming?
The neighbor gets
the
really
neighbor-
Just
mad.
a little bit.
She's gonna
Okay.
be so
No, she's
mad.
like,
Oh,
watch
but
the
what if they're
house.
screaming inside the thing?
Oh, fuck.
No, they're all gagged. They can't get heard past a room.
Okay.
Can they?
All right, you just leave them in there.
Not my house.
All right, so
Not my house either.
so you're on your way to go to.
Now,
now you want to protest this one.
I'll second guessing
Looking
myself. But
fondly
let's
out
just
the
go.
back
It's
window.
fine.
All right, so
All
now
right.
you are off to. Is this Bluthtown Middle?
Somewhere between
Or
the
middle high
school
school,
and their home.
Yeah.
Right, because you do have the house.
We
Of
got the
Rainn.
house address.
What do you
Yeah.
have about Rainn? Do you remember the details you have?
They go to the middle school. They
She
take
does.
the Jellicle choice home,
Yep.
and it's like a
What
drone.
did you just say?
They
The
I don't.
Jellicle
It's
choice.
named Skibble Shanks,
And it's a
Scramble
drone.
shanks.
and it's a drone, and
And
it's
it-
the Jellicle choice because of its name.
Yep.
This
And it has a
sucks.
leash attached to it and a taser. It's what
And a
you learned.
taser.
All right.
Okay.
A
He's-
what in a taser?
A leash.
For carrying
for
a child.
Let me pop Rainn on here.
Ugh, just horrible.
Yeah, just horrible.
Just-
I think Rainn is the most attractive one.
Are either of you guys good at climbing?
Oh. No, fuck no. Are you serious?
I have the skills and finesse. Yeah,
So
I
Dagger
can do
Knife,
it.
you in the front seat?
Okay.
Are you? I'm just asking.
Yeah, who?
Because Galahad's in the back seat.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm kicking my
Then
boots
I'm in the
back.
front seat.
Okay.
I'm comfy. I got my hat on.
Can I get a drive plus intuition?
All right.
Will I pop on some driving ambiance?
Oh, is this
Do
driving?
you guys want to listen to
one
my
hit.
You
mixtape?
got one hit?
Yep.
All right. So, at around 3 o'clock, from all around the damn city, you start hearing the dulcet tones of school bells going on and off all over the place, just as you're starting to get your way up to Harlem. And yeah, you position yourself specifically like in between the house. Now, the house is a few blocks away. Technically, there could be a couple ways you could go. So are you just gonna hope that this is the route, or is there some other plan?
Well, can we detect a drone in the sky?
Yeah, you sure can.
I put my chameleon suit on.
Okay, so you pop your chameleon suit back on, and
In the back, like, shimmying in.
sure,
I wanna find this drone.
Sure, and you could do it behind the sheet,
Oh,
the
drone.
Taylor Tyler sheet. So
I am unafraid.
and you're pulling over somewhere in between, and you're going to try to search for the drone. Okay, give me data processing software and logic, because you're just searching for symbols.
I link my goggles and etc. Comlink. Should I scale a building?
Well, I think you want to see where the drone is first.
I got
But
7 hits.
You link with Bug. You got 7 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah,
Nothing
easy.
personal.
You spot the
I
drone,
was playing
and it is it's coming. It looks like it's going. Well, you can just keep a track of where the drone's going. It's a little early to know which side streets you're going to go down, but we'll say that from where you're standing, it could be one of like 2 different streets.
I give them the coordinates too.
Okay, so you have a pair of like goggles or something, right?
Mhm.
So you could, if you want to, you can highlight the drone's
Yeah.
signal.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
so you can now see in your goggles just basically a green triangle, like moving to keep track of exactly where the drone is.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Galahad, you're staying in the car, right?
Yeah, I don't need to. They're already looking for a wide stance.
Yeah. What's
man.
the plan?
I have the plan.
Okay, what is it, Dagger?
You try to predict the trajectory,
What do you mean?
get
try-
ahead of it,
do
and
you
then
mean?
I'll go up and
Dude, I could just
intercept.
I could just turn it off.
Turn off the drone.
I can hack, man.
Well, the child will fall
What do you mean the child will fall?
and die, right?
I mean, I can bring it to the ground
Oh,
Yeah,
first.
just
sick.
slow it down a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
Yeah, I can
Damn.
look.
I
It's
thought
fine.
we had
Hold
to
it
do this
down.
whole
You slow it
rigmarole.
down,
Just
like a-
tell it to come to our house. Literally kidnap it. Are you
Wait,
kidding?
it's a drone with a leash. Do you think it's like carrying the drone? in
Yeah,
the
like
sky?
it's just kind of like
I should clarify.
guiding
You
the
can see
kid
the
home.
signal. The drone is
I
maybe 3
literally
or 4
thought
feet
it
above
was
the sky.
Or is it
carrying
like
the
carrying
child
the kid in the air?
home this whole time, miles above. Like
so the leash is like around its neck. It's like
I
like
literally
carrying
thought it was like the stork, like carrying a
No,
child.
The drone is
Wow.
flying like maybe 3 or 4 feet above the ground, and
I
the kid
have
is just like.
misunderstood.
No, it's fine, it's
Yeah,
fine.
I could
Situation.
just fucking turn the drone off. We don't even have to fucking fight it.
Wow.
Yeah, is
And we
that
just
great?
grab the kid.
Yeah, just grab the
Oh my
fucking
God.
kid.
All right,
Oh my god.
all right. So is that the plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
hack the fucking drone.
Yeah.
Let's get 'em.
So are you gonna wait for the drone to be in sight, or
I mean, yeah.
so do you want to like drive up and kind of like get within eyesight of the drone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
Great.
cast interference.
Give me another drive plus intuition, and you're gonna also wait in the car, or are you going to try to get a
Another
vantage
one
point once
hit.
you kind of see it? One hit.
Now I feel like I don't need to. I want to cast interference on it so it
Can
can
you
communicate
give me a flat luck
whatever
roll.
it's trying to communicate.
Uh-oh. Flat
So you're
luck.
just gonna be in the car.
One hit.
One hit. Okay, great. All right.
Oh, did you
No.
hack it?
Well,
No.
you don't know if you made it. Okay. Can you give me a? So you're pulling your car up and you spot the drone, and then you pull up an AR display and you want to hack the drone.
I mean, I'm gonna park.
So you're gonna pull the car over. So one thing, by your luck and your intuition, if you pull the car over, the drone is gonna be really close to you, which may be good, maybe bad. But they're gonna be like right on you by the time you park the car, which is maybe good or bad.
I think that's probably a good thing. We can just scoop them in the car and go.
Yeah.
So give me another drive intuition to park, just to make sure that's the case, but I think it will be.
I'll be in the back seat.
3
I
hits?
can navigate.
Okay, yeah, you park
I
and you.
parked the fuck out of that
Yeah,
car.
you can. So do you wait for the drone to be really close?
Yeah, and then we just.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
Alright, so logic,
scoop.
code breaking.
All right, a logic,
I will
code breaking and
levitate
attack.
him so he looks like he's doing.
Are you taking a -4?
stealth.
Yeah, I will take a -4. I'm wondering if I should attack it, because I don't know if it would, like, send another signal to, like...
Do you want me to just cast interference on it? And then it can't send signals.
Chaff is a single target spell that lowers the perception of things. It doesn't actually lower its signal rating, it lowers perception. So a camera, for example, it would be harder to see you. So this would make it, that would specifically make it so that it would have a harder time seeing you.
But
Whereas,
I'm already
that's
invisible.
what chaff does. Whereas
Yeah,
what
but-
interference does is it lowers the signal rating, specifically meaning that any dice rolls it makes to like communicate with other things are lowered. That would mean
That's
that like
smart
basically
word
doing
right now.
anything other than defense. So there is actually no way to stop it from detecting if you're hacking, but it would lower its ability to retaliate against you or signal elsewhere. So it's like, do you want to not be perceived in general through its like cameras and sensors, or do you want to make it harder for it to communicate? The difference, though, is I think chaff is a lot less draining force-wise than interference. Interference, yeah, force divided by 2 plus 3 means if you cast it at 6, it is going to be 6 drain, because force divided by 2, 3 plus 3, 6. So that spell is going to be a pretty high drain number, kind of no matter what level you cast it at. And if you only cast it at force 1, you can only get 1 success on it. So that's like not very good. So with all that said, which spell do you want to cast as this drone and McCarty start moving forward? Let me switch
Can
music.
we throw the sheet over it?
No,
If you throw the sheet over it,
it's gonna attack.
what it'll probably attack, and it'll be like somebody's fucking with me and signaling that out. It's not. Remember, these are all AIs, so it'll be like somebody threw a sheet on me, and it might.
I mean-
Maybe it'll think a sheet fell on me, but either way, it'll be
Okay.
like, "Oh, I'm strong, Shin."
If you get rid of the camera, then it won't see anything about the van or
yeah,
any
that's
of
kinda
our
what I'm
faces.
thinking. Maybe we should do chaff instead.
You think it's got a microphone on there?
Just be quiet.
Wouldn't it?
I know that's
affect
hard
all
for
of
you.
that? Does chaff do
I don't need
like
this
all of
sass
its
from the
sensor
fucking boy.
senses?
What?
Yes, it's basically all of its ability to detect what's going on around it is affected by chaff. I'm putting on more spooky music. As
This
you
is us.
do
We're
a
rolling
dangerous
so
thing.
slow in the car.
All right.
And I'm
yeah.
just like,
well, you parked.
No.
Yeah, I'm
no.
parked.
So
I did
Dagger
a
Man-
great
all right.
parking job.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
So you're gonna grab him. I'm gonna chaff
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna open the
drone.
door and-
So
and
you're
then
gonna chaff the
grab
drone.
him.
You're gonna like knock the drone out,
Yeah.
and then you're going to steal. You're gonna
Yeah,
steal.
I'm
the
gonna
gun.
yank.
Oh,
That's the plan.
do you have a knife? We gotta cut the leash.
I don't have a knife, but you do.
I got a knife.
You want to hand it to me? I got
You have a sword.
a sword, but
Oh,
that's kind of
that's
big.
like a knife.
All right, cast the spell.
Okay.
So what force? What are you casting? Chaff or interference?
I want to do chaff.
Okay.
So my stun damage is how much drain I can take.
More or less.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it at force 4.
Stun is also if you take non-lethal damage too.
Okay.
So punch or stun gun. You're gonna cast it at force 2.
4.
Oh, force 4. Okay. What's the formula for it? Force-wise?
Divided by 2.
Oh, okay. So it'll be 2 potential damage. All right. Okay. Cast sensitivity plus psychomancy, and then over here you already cast your.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Code breaking, logic, and then plus either attack or sleaze.
I'm doing attack and I'm doing -4. So
Beautiful.
you get 2 marks. 5 hits.
All right. 5 hits.
2 hits for chaff.
All right. All right. Let me roll against really quick. How many hits you got? 5. Beautiful. All right. And then, okay. Yeah, you have access. You immediately have user access.
Tight.
It goes.
I want admin access.
You want to go even higher? Okay, great.
Yeah,
so,
I want to brick
Make it so that it was like I didn't have to pick up a kit today.
Yeah, it says.
No, I'm just gonna brick it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What is the last name? It goes. Yeah, the screen suddenly changes to hello, Mr. Fuck. What was the last name? hello, Mr. Melrose. What would you like to do? And the options this is under user status. It's like party time, take kid in back, take kid to school, take kid to get dinner. Those are the only functions. Admin status under Mrs. Melrose, and also under Fiona are as two separate options under admin status. There are a bunch of blacked out options. So
Okay.
the drone stops a little bit. It just like pauses for a moment, and you see Rainn on a leash like keep walking, go as it gets stopped, turns around, and goes, "What's up, King Bullshanks?" And turns around, looking at him like knees turned in and shoulder down. You start opening the door a little bit.
I've drawn my weapon with my right hand. I'm opening the door with my robotic left hand.
Okay.
Which I hope will also frighten the boy.
Give it a moment though. I want you to roll again.
Okay. This time I'm just gonna do the full thing because it's only one more.
Yep.
5 hits again.
Okay, yeah, and suddenly
Stack
Fiona
dice.
plus Mrs. Melrose comes up, and options now are like punish intruder, punish child, punish Mr. Melrose.
Punish the child.
Punish
Punish
Mr.
the child.
Melrose.
Punish the child. Maybe they'll knock him out for us.
You know what?
Data
Yeah.
processing, software logic.
Okay.
So as you're coming out,
kill
what are
it.
you saying as you're slowly coming out? Are you saying anything?
No, I'm
Wait,
silent.
data processing and what?
Software and logic. Because you're just trying to access the option.
I don't want to say anything because I'm afraid that this thing's got a microphone on it.
8 hits.
You got 2 successes, right?
Yes. The microphone would hear like.
Oh. Then I say, "Come here, you little shit."
All right.
8
All right,
hits.
so
charming.
immediately
Get
Skimmel
over
Shakes
here.
turns around, and Rainn like pulls on the little hand and goes, "Skimmel Shakes, what's wrong? We have to go home." And then immediately 2 taser darts like fire out, hit the kid, and Rainn's like, "Ah!" like screams, screams, and almost hits the ground, but the leash stops them, and they're like hanging in midair.
No.
Like that.
I'm gonna
Just real quick.
grab on the leash and yank it inside.
I want
Yank the kid inside. Are you gonna break the leash?
Well, all right. So
Are you
with
trying to be stealthy at all, by the way?
in a fluid motion, I've opened the door and leaning out with my right hand holding the door, left hand looking out for the boy. I grab the leash because that is just a line.
I haven't turned off the drone.
I understand that, but the great thing about that is that the drone is hanging. This limp child is now like this. I can grab the taut line between
you're
them.
Gonna pull the kid inside and then cut it.
Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly what I'm
All
gonna
right.
do.
Great. Okay. And you are you palming or finesse stealthing, or are you just doing it really quick?
I'm doing it real quick.
Okay. You want to brick it.
I
now.
want to brick it
Okay.
so it just doesn't remember anything.
Oh, so code breaking attack and logic,
Oh, attack.
and you're just totally trashing it. You're gonna
Yeah,
cut the
just
core memory. You're gonna
completely-
fucking
okay.
destroy it completely.
Then code breaking. And attack?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so that's 11 dice. 6 hits.
Okay. Yeah. So it shoots the kid, and then whirls around a little bit, and then hits the ground hard with a clack as Galahad cuts the line shut. Now, did you roll drain resistance?
No.
Can you give me shit? We really need to write this down. We
Okay.
change it every
It
single
was
time.
Force 4.
I think
divided
it's
by
composure
2.
plus willpower. Well, force 4 divided by 2 means you're taking 2 potential damage, but give me composure plus willpower, and every hit will negate the damage by 1.
Peter, I have survival and tactics skill. Can I use that to tie up the child with the leash that is still connected?
Here's what I'll let you do. I'll let you roll intuition plus survival tactics to give you a bonus on an escape artist test.
2 hits.
All right.
You got 2 hits, so
Yeah.
you take no damage.
Sick.
And the drone is now dead on the ground. What do you do over here now that
Let's
the kid is
get
in the car?
Walk out of here.
Well, we are driving out of here.
Okay,
got
you're gonna. You're going.
Two
yeah.
successes on my intuition.
Got 2 hits on my drive test.
You peel out.
Survival tactics.
No, just calmly driving.
Well, I
Don't
played
want to be sus.
Peeling out, but that's cool. And you start heading out. How many hits did you get?
2.
All right. And how many hits did you get?
I got 2 on my initial roll, and then you want me to do escape artist
Skaters
plus
plus
2.
finesse, but add 2.
All right.
All right, you're on your way
That's
back.
2 hits.
And you're on your way back, and you start making your way back to Astoria.
Yep.
And can I get one more luck roll from you?
This kid's
But
out, right?
The kid is knocked unconscious and is now. How many hits you get?
2 hits.
And is now tied up as
Hot.
pretty well. What'd you get?
no hits.
You got no hits on your luck roll.
Do you got your chameleon suit
ties?
off
Oh,
still?
No, I'm wearing it.
You're wearing it. All right, never mind. Well, let's cover the
thought
kid
I had
up.
to get out and
no,
get
it's
on
all
the
right.
top
Let's
of a
cover the
building
kid up
and-
with a blanket. We got a blanket, right, in the back.
I thought I was
I
flying
cover this
I
kid
don't
up.
know, in a litter, like in a gurney,
All right, so you make your way back
like
to
a
Astoria.
fucking dolphin that needs to get unbeached.
By the time you get back to Astoria, it's, maybe a little bit before 4 o'clock at this point. You get back faster than you got there.
Nice.
You miss the rush hour traffic. And what, you drive back to Astoria to pick up the rest of the kids?
Yep.
All right.
Is there a drop-off time, or is it just as soon as we
You
have
had
the kids?
48 hours, and at this point, you've done the entire thing in less than 24.
Alright.
Hey, pretty all right.
Wow.
So yeah, do you call Caleb Shaw on your way back?
Yeah, I'm gonna give that man a call.
All right. Why don't you
Let me ring him up.
yeah.
Beep, bop, beep,
Yeah, let's
beep,
find
boop.
out about the
Give me a
drop
second.
point.
Do you say that out loud as you
No, that's beep, bop, beep, beep.
Let's
boop.
say hypothetically we got it early. Do we get more money?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Maybe even
Yes,
double the
hello.
money.
Hello,
Who's
Mr.
this?
Shaw.
Yes, this is Caleb Shaw. I'm in the middle of something important.
Hi, Mr. Shaw. It's Galahad. I have some important updates for you. Could
Oh,
we stop
very
by?
good. Give me one moment while I take off these rubber gloves and wash my hands. And after a moment, he goes, "Yes. What was it, Mr. What was your name again?"
I'm Galahad, sir. We've been working together for a while now.
Putting on the theme.
It would be nice if you could remember my name, but next
Yes. What
time.
was your name again? Sorry.
It's all right. I'm Galahad. I'm your knight errant at large, and I have your packages for you and Mr. Wentworth.
Winkleman.
Winkleman.
It's Winkleman. You've got the packages, really?
Yes, we've got all of them.
Oh, we didn't expect you this quickly. In fact, we had 3 days planned for this. We gave you 2 because we thought you would take longer than that.
We're very efficient, sir, and I hope that our efficiency will be recognized.
Well, I suppose it is. I thought you'd take 3 days.
Yes, Will. Shall we be by with the packages in the next hour or so?
No. I don't think bringing those packages in the middle of the day would be fitting. Why don't you come
Well, we're
by?
not holding on to them.
Why don't you come by at midnight?
No! We can't hold these kids till fucking midnight?
I have to go home and then take care of some.
I hear there's some dissent. Are you driving right now?
We
or-
are driving. You see, expediency is something that we pride ourselves on, and we are currently en route to collect the other 2 packages from a holding facility, a warehouse, and
Mr. Galahog, it is almost 4 o'clock. I think bringing human-sized, even if child-sized, human-sized objects into Winkleman Tower would be incredibly poor taste. I insist you
no.
come by far after sundown. If you need to bring it earlier, I can pencil in 11:45.
No.
let's aim for 11:45, and we'll see how
Oh,
early we
come
get there.
on, man.
Because
How are we gonna
if you
hold these
come,
kids for
I'm
so
going to tell you
long?
this, Mr. Galahad.
Knock 'em out.
If you come
Keep 'em
before
knocked down.
11:45, I will assure you that you will be left in the lobby. Which, feel free to try out the steakhouse downstairs, but we will not be letting you up before that. My master needs his rest, and I have to clean him up more.
Very well. We will see you at 11:45 sharp.
God damn it.
Excellent. Have fun with those children while you have them. He says, and he turns them off right before going, Yes, I'm coming back, Mr. Winkleman. I'm coming back. I'm putting the gloves back on.
Ah.
Well, we'll go there at 11:45.
God damn it.
And in the meantime, we can just knock some kids out for the next 6 hours.
Yeah.
Over
That's
and
a
over
long
again.
time
Yeah, but when
to
they're
be
all knocked
holding
out.
kids
Yeah, but
in your house.
well, it's not my house. It's your house, good sir.
Oh, I must have
No.
left the phone on. I'm sorry. I'll talk to you later.
No, it's
Is he
your
off
house.
the line?
Yeah, the line's
All right, he's off the line. Yeah, well, it's. I don't think anyone's gonna be really worrying about where we're at for these kids. We could always ditch the car and get a different one.
Is that true?
It's your parents' car.
Oh, man. This shit van.
How would that feel? Wouldn't that feel bad?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of memories in this car. Not having sex with anyone because you're a virgin, but there are other things you can do in a car that's like cool or fun and.
Bam, 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 loud.
It was a little late, but still.
Yeah,
what kind of
that's-
fun stuff?
I don't know. You can have a road trip, or have a fun time stealing kids with your good friends, or
If we ditch the van, you're getting me a new one with that money.
we'll talk about it. Yeah.
No, you're getting me a new one with the money.
I think, you know.
Or I will cut you.
Or she'll cut
Why
you.
is she? Why I don't need all this double teaming action on me tonight.
Women.
I think it would be.
You took my money.
fine.
I think it's fair to get me a new car.
Your parents weren't gonna get you a new car either.
You don't know that.
Don't think I'm.
You sent
I'm
them
some kind
away.
of pushover gonna get you a new vehicle just because I'm your new dad or something.
Daggernef, what are you doing while they're bickering?
Picking my teeth with a knife.
Beautiful. So you pull into the garage right now.
I take
The garage.
I mean,
We
sorry, you
can't
pull
pull
into
into
the
that
driveway in front of the garage full of lumberjacking equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do? How do you
It's
take
winter,
them out?
right? Is it
I'm
dark
gonna
yet?
make a quick perception check and see what the fuck is going on around this house
I
right
love
now.
it. Give me a perception plus intuition.
Oh, I'm also gonna do one with my motion sense because it will also sense through the walls.
I'm also gonna do a little
remember
smell
that I
check
had
with my
that.
olfactory senses.
So are you
just
looking
for-
and you're sniffing? You want to
Yeah,
do them separately?
I want to do them separately.
Okay, give me them both. And yeah, why don't you give me one with your motion sense? But you're just driving to the house.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
All right. I got 5 hits on my sight
Okay.
and sound, and
says
I
magic
got
and
3 hits
psychomancy.
on my smell.
Oh, is this actually a spell?
Motion sense, yeah, I have it.
Oh,
It's on all the time.
Oh, so well, you have to turn it. Is it sustained? Is it S, or is it a power?
Yeah, it's a power.
Oh, what are you asking about it?
I just
It gives you a bonus to your. It gives you a bonus. So it's power focus. So it gives you It gives you a perception bonus equal to the number of points you have in it.
To use this power,
What did I-
first make a perception and plus magic test.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong about what it is. What does it say?
Can be used to detect living beings or objects otherwise hidden by normal senses.
Okay, beautiful. So give me
like
like
percent-
psychomancy.
sensitivity.
Oh, sick.
What did you roll, Galahad?
Let me review my notes. I rolled 5 hits and then 3 hits.
Okay.
I got 5 hits. So I
Okay.
sense the movement of anything within.
I mean, yeah, you sense people walking dogs. You sense people masturbating in their houses. You
Yeah.
sense people
Sick.
locked in closets.
Nothing weird
not
happening
moving.
in the house, though, right?
Kind of
In the house, no, nothing
You know,
weird
there's
happening.
no
in the house.
like army of cops
And
waiting.
as you drive around, you also notice you don't notice much other than a cop car parked down the street. But give me intuition plus empathy on that one, because this is a suburb where cop cars are parked sometimes.
Yeah. Can we enhance? Can we see if someone's in it?
You want to do that? Give me perception plus intuition. Yeah, do you have vision magnification? Give me perception plus intuition.
I got 2 hits on my empathy intuition.
Should we
So-
switch the plates again?
If I hit this.
You always add those to stats, yeah.
4 hits.
4 hits. Okay.
There's a cop in there.
There is a cop in there, and the cop is reviewing something on their on a data pad display. With those 4 hits, I don't think you can really see. It's like backwards, and it's
Okay.
further down the street. But there is a cop inside. You got 2 on that intuition test, Galahad.
I did.
You tell me what you think, because I think you're come perfuzzled in what exactly is going on.
I gotta say that, you know, I've lived in this house for not very long, but I've never seen a cop around these parts ever.
That's definitely not true, but maybe you've never noticed one. There are cops. It's like a suburb in New York City, the most militarized like police city in at least these United
History.
Canadian American states.
That might be true, but none of them are looking at data pads and staring at my house.
For all you know, it might be porn that they're looking at. But
Could be, but
but
like
I get it. You
tickets
feel
or-
suspicious. You're choosing to feel suspicious.
I'm
How
not-
many hits do I have to get on that data pad to just read it? Marks,
You
I
need
mean.
to roll to read it. Probably 1 mark.
All right, I just want to get 1 mark.
But you're gonna have to roll data processing software logic first to access it. You know
So
what?
this
Don't worry
is
about
the
that.
cops
Actually, that's just gonna take up
LLC.
time.
It ain't no thing.
All right, so you want to do that? I am, of course. It's a police issue, so it's gonna be more dangerous than like a middle school. But as
Yeah.
long as you know that, data
Yeah.
processing software logic, go for it.
Wait, sorry.
Data processing. No, sorry. No, I'm wrong. You want to attack it or sleaze it?
Sleaze it.
Okay, sleaze, code breaking, and logic.
4 hits.
Okay. Can you give me your firewall plus your device rating, please?
It's 10. Should I roll?
How many hits did you get? 5?
Oh,
On the last one.
4.
So what
Sorry,
is
I don't
it? It's
know why I
10?
said-
10 is the number?
10 is the number.
All right, yeah, you get 1 mark on the thing. You are, you will now have guest status, which also makes you volunteer deputy.
Great.
Welcome, volunteer deputy. And now you can, you basically have access to view only privileges on everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me data processing, software, and logic, please.
What the heck's he looking at? What's that guy looking at?
It's just watching Thumbelina.
I want to know what he's looking at.
Oh,
He's
God,
watching
2
those
hits.
thumb movies.
2 hits.
Yeah,
Thumb
that
Wars.
sucked.
Thumb
Spy
Indiana
Kids.
Jones.
Uh,
Frank Thumb.
Your view privileges pop up as you are not authorized to look at this material.
Doesn't sound like porn to me.
All right. What do you want to do? Do you want to try
Crime
again?
shit.
Yes.
All right, try again. You're doing data processing software logic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
6 hits.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you pop it up, and it does what you see is a scan that has a picture of a give me intuition plus logic right now. We're doing a direction sense check.
2 hits.
You
A vibe check.
you're doing a vibe check. You see a GPS like dot on the screen that looks like it's kind of like at your house, but it's moving. And goddamn, are you plumb tickled to realize that it's definitely your car on a dot. And underneath that, when you read it, it says it's following a CDRK, which you would know as Cyber Deck Registration Key, which, if you recall, is exactly what you used to track down lies in the other mission. And underneath it says that this is CDR key associated with a criminal breach of the Department of Corrections databases and an illegal download of those databases. And then a note underneath that, it says, we pinpointed the CDRK to the Bellows Kid Jail moments before the riot broke out. Investigate.
Well,
Drive the car away.
Also, but underneath that, I should say, it says registered address most commonly associated with, and it's Galahad's house.
Does it say my name?
Yes, it says signed to, what is it? Signed to Maurice McCoy. It says
That's your name?
House.
Damn, you
it
got a
says-
really lame name.
Yeah, house owned
Hey,
by
shut up!
uh,
Shut your
previously
damn
to
mouth.
Gibson family, and now it says recently Maurice McCoy.
Right.
With a hyperlink you can click off of Maurice McCoy.
Is there a
Yeah.
skylight in this car?
You can click
Is
my
there a
name.
skylight in the car? It is a minivan. Roll luck for me if there's a skylight in the car. But
can
there
it-
is a hyperlink off Maurice McCoy if you want to click it.
I want to cook.
No hits.
Okay. You click the hyperlink, and the hyperlink does say that.
It's his dating profile.
Yeah, it says Maurice McCoy, and then it has a bunch of things. One thing is definitely the dating profile. It's got the picture they're using is the picture of you with the fish.
God dang it!
And
Why
but
did
you
they
don't know
pick
about
such
this.
a good?
Maybe they have a
looking one?
crush on you.
But it also says
Yeah, a cop.
It also says that Maurice McCoy, and I guess associated also with Amber Alert, and tags a license plate number that was the old license plate. Maurice McCoy owned this number as well.
Shit.
It says recent night/cowboy crimes have been on the rise. We believe Maurice McCoy is connected to and or ringleader for these crimes. And then underneath that, there's a hyperlink for the the Camelot Boys. There's a hyperlink under that.
Wow.
Almost correct.
Can I get rid of this thing on my deck that's tracking me?
Unfortunately, the only way to do that is going to be to go into it and swap out the motherboard. So you are going to have to do major maintenance on your deck to do that.
God damn.
You have a backup
which-
deck?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to have to do major maintenance on the deck. The other thing that you could do in the meantime to get rid of it, give me another hardware plus logic, and we'll see.
Would interference?
Oh, I think I got
Interfere
one hit
with
this
this?
time.
You only got one hit. Let's see. No, the only way you would know is to fully brick the deck or leave it somewhere, because the CDRK is specifically used to stop you from being able to fuck up the signal. The only way to stop it is to stop somebody from successfully tracking and accessing your deck that way.
Like using interference on your deck?
It's not about signal. It's about like a constant GPS boosted thing. Like even if you shut it down, it has a passive effect. So you only way you would know is to brick it, like totally destroy it on a BIOS level. The built-in operating system, or to leave it somewhere to give a false trail.
Fuck.
If you rolled higher, you might have known other ways, but you didn't.
Yep.
So you're in the car now. We'll say you've slowed down as you're pulling up to the garage or the door.
Yeah.
The empty garage. What do you do?
I
Also, do you relay this to everybody?
Oh, yeah. I keep driving.
You just drive on past it.
Yeah.
Give me a drive plus intuition, please.
I don't like that.
I want to slip out the
Bug?
window that's on the other side of the car from the cop.
You want to like jump out of the car.
I still have my
Bug?
gun suit
Four
on, but I
hits
don't
on
want to
drive.
open a door or make
you
a
want to
noise.
just jump out of the car and get out.
I want
Bug,
to
we're
sneak
driving
out.
away because it's bad, right?
Yeah, no
But
shit.
we have to get these other kids
How
to them.
how bad is it?
Okay, wait. First, I link our glasses and the comms, whatever, every possible.
Yeah,
so
what-
now
what
I
did
see
you
it.
do?
Oh
I'm
shit!
getting the fuck out of this car.
Oh my god!
Police trace on it and the pictures of you.
This is
I'm
really
out.
bad.
I'm gonna sneak out.
All right,
They're gonna
give me a finesse plus athletics first to see if you jump out of the car without hurting yourself, and then we're gonna do a stealth test to see if anybody sees it.
I got a 4
5
on drive.
hits.
Wait, so you just see the cop car? You already were suspicious. You got 5
Yeah,
hits.
but now I see the
Incredible.
report
So
and
you
it's
roll
not so
out-
good.
you roll and you
I
take
still have my
no damage.
chameleon
You
suit
send
on.
them the report.
No,
Yeah.
we
Okay.
connected the eyeballs. Now
Yeah,
I'm seeing
we're
it.
all linked.
Give me
So-
a stealth plus finesse to see how well you get out. Take a +2, remember. But also, you're taking -1 to everything because of
Oh shit!
injuries.
I forgot to do that on my.
It's okay with the
athletics.
last one.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Just make sure you
So
remember
now
from
it's
on.
stealth plus palming. You said?
No,
Or
stealth
finesse?
plus finesse, but
Okay.
it's going to be +1 because it's +2 because of the
Okay.
chameleon suit, but -1 because you're an injury.
3 hits.
Okay. Yeah, as far as you can tell, you jump out. You've got everything on you.
Okay.
Rainn is still in the backseat.
Okay. I kind of
And
want to
you're
like.
just driving on. What did you get on your drive plus intuition?
4.
Okay. Can you?
I
also
look
now
as
give
I'm
me-
leaping and I'm like, good, that was good driving.
Okay, can you give me also?
Thank you.
Oh, so you got a 4. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I whisper
You
ASMR in
drive
my
past
mic.
the cop, and AR display up or down, they don't really notice as you drive the car past. And then what? You just like turn another corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You've still got the cyber deck on you though.
Yeah.
Okay, for right now you do. Okay, Galahad, you're just freaking out in the backseat.
Will, I'm formulating a plan. I think we need to drive to the back of the house. I'll grab the kid, run him inside from the back, and you gotta just ditch the car and maybe your deck somewhere else real quick.
Okay, so the comm links are going off. Like you can hear all of this too. Dagger
Yeah.
Knife, what are you doing?
I want to climb up the house some way that I can. Well, I guess I'd have to go in to check on the other 2. I look at the windows. Is anybody inside? There's nobody inside.
Will you use motion
I used
sense
my
and rolled
motion
really
sense.
high?
Okay. So
I
they're
think,
probably
like-
still in the closet.
As far as you can tell, and you don't think anyone's in the house.
Okay, I just want to get to a good vantage point where I can see the cop car and maybe like some other
So you're
places
just doing
around.
you're doing a look.
Yeah, I want to be ready in case they're trying to bust this house.
What
and
was
then
your
also,
stealth
you
test
know,
again?
see
What'd you
the
get on the stealth roll again?
3 hits.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So, what do you want to like climb up onto the roof or something?
Yeah, I want to climb up on the roof. So I roll for that.
You give me another athletics plus for that, sure.
Oh, but I have to do -1. 2 hits.
All right, can you give me a perception plus intuition plus 2 for the vantage point you got for that climb test? And you two are you driving around back of the house?
Yeah.
So the way these blocks work is if you're driving around back, that means you're driving to the front of another house, and you're gonna have to like basically run into their backyard and hop a fence. Just so you know, there's no like back alley between the
Oh,
houses.
it's a city block. I got 2 hits on the perception.
Okay, so we're just gonna keep that as your flat perception to keep an eye out. And you specifically are looking basically at the cop car and looking to see if anybody else is approaching the
Yeah,
house.
or if it looks like he's getting a lot of we're about to arrive texts.
Okay.
Not that I can read his deck, but different levels of
You
activity.
can hear some
You're
cars.
paying
seeing
attention to specifically the guy in the car. Can you give me
One last thing.
what do you want to do?
I activate my magic fingers and I hold one of my dagger knives.
Can you give me a
Can you go in and open the
magic
back
plus
door?
sensitivity? But remember,
Maybe.
I mean sensitivity plus psychomancy. But I need you to tell me the force of the magic fingers before.
Oh yes.
And remember, the number you get is going to basically be the stats of the thing.
So I guess force 4, maybe is that?
Well, that basically means if you do like an attack roll, it's going to be your melee plus 4, but it won't use your finesse.
Okay.
If you roll 4 successes.
Right.
It's just the max number of successes you can get.
Okay, let's do
4
force.
isn't bad.
Okay.
You want to do 5?
I kind of want to do 5, but I'm also hesitant because I don't know what's happening. Whatever. This will be good. I'll keep this one up.
You have
I use
stim
this a
patches
lot.
on you, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you have one on you? Because I think you left your duffel in the bag, but I think you do have one on you, don't
Oh.
you? Because you can carry 2 on you, no problem.
Yeah.
You left your duffel in the bag?
Well, I
definitely
actually
did.
brought it
would've
inside,
Oh, so it's in.
but I'm outside.
You know what? Okay, so it is inside. We'll say, I remember us saying you can have 2 patches on you. We'll say 1 is a stim.
Okay.
Just a stim. If
'Cause
you,
I knew
if
I'm
you pop
stunned.
it on you, you immediately heal 6 stun damage.
Okay, but I'll save it
But then
for
you take
if
it
I
later. I'm
get
just letting
into
you know
something
there
rough.
is a way to cure stun damage temporarily. It's like you get it for 1 hour, and then you take basically, I think it's like 3 damage plus all of the damage you had before.
Got it.
So
How
if
big
you,
is that duffel?
you could maybe, if you crammed the kid real good, you could fit 1 kid in
Wow.
it. So can you give me a so sensitivity plus psychomancy, and you said 4.
I'm gonna go with 5.
Okay, sensitivity plus psychomancy to cast magic fingers.
4 hits.
Okay, so that it's got a stats of 4 now. All right, and now can you roll drain for me? So again, that's composure plus willpower. And what's the formula for magic fingers?
-2.
All right, so yeah, composure plus willpower. Oh, also, I should say, whenever you're doing drain or damage resist, you don't take injury negatives. So
Okay.
you just
I
roll this
just
one
said-
flat. It's the
okay.
only time. And intuition.
I got 1 hit. Oh,
Okay.
and intuition.
No.
Oh,
no,
wait,
I'm
no.
saying, so you take
Sorry.
1 hit.
Yes.
You got 1 hit, so you take 2 damage. So take 2 stun damage,
Oh shit.
which puts you at 6, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does.
So that makes you -2 to all dice rolls.
Oh no.
So, also, can you do me a favor? Can you give me an intuition plus empathy at +2 for your perception test? Because you're not just watching the cop, you're trying to read the cop's, like, vibe.
Okay. Intuition plus empathy plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 hits.
2 hits. 1 second, please. Okay. 2 hits. Okay, great. So you've got 2 hits basically to both to feel this guy's vibe and to see what he does.
Yeah.
All right. So with that said, what do you 2 do? You're pulling into the front of a seat around the block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what are you doing?
I want to stuff this kid in this duffel and just be like, oh, I forgot something. Go
Give me
on to
logic
the
plus
other
memory
side.
to see logic plus intuition to see if you even remember there being a duffel dropped inside. You're not dagger knife.
I'm like, could I have my bag? It is inside.
That's a little metagaming, but
Yeah,
we'll see
okay.
what he gets to see if he or if he's so focused on like I don't know what to put this kid inside.
I got 2 hits.
Okay, yeah, you remember just as you hear that about the duffel. So you're thinking about this duffel, but you're on the other side of the city block. You're gonna have to cross. You're gonna have to basically go up somebody's driveway, get into their backyard, and hop a fence in order to get into your backyard. Well, no, the duffel is inside the house.
Oh, it's inside the house. Shit. All right. Well,
And of course you've got
first I am going
Rainn in the
to
back of the
take
car.
off my hat, and then I'm going to tie back my hair.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk with a very small gait. In fact, a
Before
normal
he
size gait,
leaves.
and maybe just look like I'm not wearing. I might even take off my boots.
Okay, you're gonna
Just
go
be
barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot.
You know what you still have? The clogs Tyler gave you.
Nice.
No, but those are
Oh.
loud and clip clop.
Okay, so you're just gonna.
That's
go
not
barefoot.
good for stealth at all. In fact, I want to stealth my way back into the house.
What are you, etiquette plus presencing, or are you stealthing?
Oh,
Are you trying to
I'll-
be like nobody's
I'll-
even noticing me?
I'll etiquette and presence because that has a higher.
No, it's
roll.
like 4 o'clock.
No, it just.
I will give you
looks-
etiquette plus presence plus 1 because you did put a disguise on, as in you took your
Yes.
hat off. What do you do before he leaves, though, Bug?
I stare longingly at my deck.
Nice.
I give it to Galahad, and I'm like, you need to put this in the house. That's how they found us. Were you not paying attention to the
No, but
report?
then they'll go in the house where there's fucking kidnapped kids.
Well, we're gonna take the kids back in the van. They're
Okay.
not tracking
Just
the van.
Switcheroo.
No, what they had was the old license plate. They don't have the new one.
Yeah, they just have my deck.
I
So
got
you
4
take the deck?
hits. I'll take the deck.
Okay, you get 4
Be
hits.
nice to it.
Can I get an athletics plus finesse to hop the fence too?
Sure. Two hits. to
You hop the fence, no problem. And as far, can you give me perception plus intuition?
Am I seeing?
You're seeing.
Got 3 hits.
As far as you can tell, there are no blinds being popped open by Miss Wilkinson looking for stray Galahads wandering about.
That's music to my ears. I'm
So
gonna
you go through the back door?
go through the back door.
You step into the back door. It's quiet as a lamb's pajamas in here.
Wow.
Right. All
Very
right.
quiet.
So I'm gonna look around for a few things. First, I'm gonna look for.
You see him come in also, Daggerneth. You see Galahad go inside.
I'm gonna look for Daggernaf's duffel.
Yep. Daggerneth, where did you put that duffel?
It's in the front hall where I changed because I'm unashamed of my body.
Okay, so it's in the front hall unashamedly.
Then I am also going to look and see if Jeremy left any of Taylor Tyler's duffels anywhere. In fact, maybe there might be some rolling duffels of the larger size variety.
You want to give me research plus intuition as you scour the small number of places it could be?
Yes, I do. I want to. That's 1 hit.
As far as you can tell, the only spare sheet would be the sheet that's in the minivan. There's nothing else. Everything else was either left in the limo or in the minivan.
There wasn't any more. Where's the limo?
Oh, wait. No, yeah. Well, the limo was driven away by... Oh, the limo, I guess, is
out
parked out
front?
front.
Oh my God.
I guess it's parked out front.
Okay.
But there is no... As far as you can tell,
What
there's
if we
nothing
put the
else.
kids in the limo?
It's parked out front, though.
I
But-
think that would be a bad idea. I don't really want to get seen by the cops at all, going
That's
in
fair.
or out of the house. I do want to give this deck to our new friend Jeremy.
No. Come on, just leave it in the living room.
The only thing I
No.
want to say about that, just so you would know, is that could potentially implicate Taylor. Now, whether you care about that, and there might be a way to stop that. I'm just saying, I get it though. If you want to peg it on Jeremy, I'm just think it through before you just do
Is
it.
Jeremy her only contact?
No.
Jeremy's quite loyal though, and wouldn't give
And
up
he is an idiot.
the client.
I mean, I think you guys should do whatever you're gonna
Wait.
do.
But how would Jeremy be implicated if he's literally tied up, knocked out in the house?
Well, then you just fucking untie
No,
him.
then it'll be up to the courts to decide who was at fault.
true.
Not
I
our
don't care.
fault. Not our
None
problem.
of these people
Like,
have
you're
seen
gonna
me.
let him up? What are you gonna? You're just gonna leave him tied up and knocked out and leave it with him?
We could
You can
burn the house
untie
down.
him. No.
You're just parked on the other side of the street. Right?
Yeah, but I can hear him.
I think I do want to untie him. In fact, especially if we got him with the deck, and he wakes up and
Wait.
just goes about his business, and the cops come.
Wait. Let's get the kids out before we untie Jeremy.
I
He's
think
an
that
idiot.
is the plan.
Okay.
Yeah. But in order to get them out, I'm gonna have to take them one by one.
I was looking up the levitate spell to see how much weight I can lift.
But we only need to
Because-
take one out.
There's
If
two
you
in
can, if
there.
you
Lost
can
my
levitate
gun.
the other one
I
out.
lost my
True.
Is
deck.
there a?
'Cause there's
is
a
there
fence.
Is there a chimney?
I think levitate.
Literally levitate him through the chimney.
I would guess.
I just
That's
meant to get them
insane.
over the fence. Like, you know, you throw them in the yard and I'll just.
Yeah, but if we got one up near where you are, no one's looking on the tops of houses for some kids right now.
True.
So we could easily get them down.
Unless
They
a
might die
helicopter
if I
shows
fuck it
up.
up if they're up here.
Yeah, but what if I
think
catch
can
them
levitate
below
them
you?
from below, or from above.
Okay, sure. All right.
think.
But how are you gonna hide them?
I forgot about that.
Unless you can
Daylight.
you can take off your clothes right now.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm just saying you could be, sunbathing on the roof. Your chameleon suit happens to fall down through the chimney that I assume is also on top of this house. Gets on top of the child that you're now levitating out to the car.
So, the amount of mass you can levitate is
Nuts.
you have to beat a threshold equal to the subject's mass divided by 400 pounds. So these kids are probably like 80 pounds or something. They're probably more than that. They're
I
like
feel like a
so they're probably-
13-year-old is
so
not 80 pounds.
So they're probably like 120 pounds. Is that
Yeah.
fair?
They probably would weigh more than that.
How much do you think they're gonna weigh?
150 pounds each.
Yeah, but even still,
That's
that's
a lot.
300
They're not
pounds.
that big. They're children.
But
We're
even
gonna do
still,
100.
divided by 400 pounds, that's less than 1.
No, it's 3.333. So it means in order to lift them, you have to get 4 successes on a levitate test.
Explain to me how 300 pounds divided by 400 pounds is more than 1.
It's the subject's mass divided by 400 pounds rounded up. It's 3 pounds. It's 3. You're gonna have to get 4 successes. No, because it's 120. It's 400 divided by 120.
Well, here, how
That's
about
what it
this?
is.
You said it the opposite
levitate.
way first.
You levitate the clothes.
That's what it
which
says
are
in here, but there's
only
no way
gonna
that's
be
correct because then there's.
Then I can levitate heavy
Oh,
shit.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
These are just kids.
Oh yeah, you're fine. So you don't have to roll anything. So you can
Sick.
levitate every shit. Thank you.
Tie
That's
them
no, that's
together.
true. So it's basically the issue is if you're trying to lift a car.
Right.
But if you're trying to
But
lift
that
them,
means I can try.
that means
That's
basically
sick.
okay. You're right. You're right. It's a very powerful spell.
Hell
So
yeah.
it means
That's
all
why the
you,
drain
all
is
you
so
have to
bad.
do is get 1 success on it, basically, to lift them up.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll tie them together.
You're tying them together.
The
Well,
two
I mean, we
kids.
might as well just do it.
What are you gonna tie them
Yeah.
with?
Well,
There's rope in the bag.
One of them is already.
Is there rope in the bag?
Yeah, dude, I brought my shit.
All right. So well, you found the
I
bag. You
just
find
have
rope
my
in the bag.
chameleon
I found the
suit, so I don't
All
have
right.
a-
So you tie the 2
on
kids
my-
We'll
together.
tie them together.
All right.
Like a little log.
And you're gonna uncut Jeremy.
Well, I'm gonna punch Jeremy one more time in the
Jeremy
face.
is out right now. Just like out. You're
Just
gonna hit
leave
him
him
against
for
him?
now.
I'm
Let's
just gonna
deal
leave
with
him.
this.
And you're gonna leave him in the closet?
I'm gonna leave him in the closet. No, I'm gonna put him on the bed.
Give me etiquette plus presence minus
Is Jeremy not already tied up,
4
ready to go on the
to
bed?
try to make Jeremy look casual, like Jeremy was sleeping and
Yeah, it's
chilling
like
out.
he was playing music before, and we have someone that corroborate that.
Minus
so,
4. Etiquette plus presence minus 4.
Okay.
Jesus.
Why? Why minus 4?
Because
I got
he's
2
knocked
successes.
out and punched in the face.
I got 2 successes.
All right.
I'm very
I
etiquette.
love you. All are getting 2 successes on these things. So I have to roll against you. It's all 2s right now. And then we're okay. So you put him there, and then what?
Yeah, and I put his left hand down his own pants,
Okay.
and then I put his other hand behind his head,
All right.
with the cyber deck resting right.
That's not
Okay,
how you
I
do
can
that.
put it-
You just put it on the side.
All right.
It's gonna look a little like this.
Yeah, it looks
so
bad.
you take a step back, and through your image link, everybody sees
Yeah,
what
just
you're
put
doing.
it
You're
on
like,
the
"Is this
side of
good?"
the bed, dude. That's not even how you use a deck. I know how to use one. Don't even try to argue this.
All right.
Are you talking? Do you use your deck with your left hand or your right hand?
I'm right.
And is it does it change when you're
All right, Dagger
All
Knife.
right.
masturbate?
You
Why
see,
do you want to know that
You
about?
see the,
'Cause it's
the
funny.
cop get out of the car.
Hey guys, the
The
cop.
cop is getting out of the car
the
and is
cop
walking
is-
toward the house.
The cop is walking towards the house.
Oh god damn it.
All right. Well, time to. I'm putting that stuff down. I'm getting the kids. I'm covering them with a sheet, and I'm taking them out the back.
How are you carrying 2 kids tied together?
They weigh nothing.
All right, so
You
as
can
you're
sling 2 kids over your shoulder like a
All
big
right.
old duffel.
so
I
as,
wouldn't, but
Like
I
a
could.
fireman's carry. Come on.
As you are about to go out the back, you hear a knocking on the door. Just a soft knock, like just a. And I shouldn't know that. The dog starts barking usually. Okay, you hear a knock on the door, and then you hear a, "Hello, this is city police.
Oh man.
Is anybody home?"
I adjust my voice modulator to
Whoa.
Jeremy's voice,
Uh-huh.
and I
Oh my
say,
god.
"Right, I'm upstairs having a wank.
Give me.
Don't come in.
Give me performance.
I'm very busy, mate.
Give me performance plus charm plus your voice modulator rating.
Oh my god.
I'm looking over that side of the roof now. And I
Which
just-
side of the roof?
The one
The
with
front or the backyard?
cop.
Where's
Okay.
performance?
It's artisan performance. It's right underneath intimidation.
I'm just gonna keep
Like-
it like, just kind of near.
So
Artisan?
you've got the dagger. Basically, you're. Oh, you floating the thing down.
Down near the cop.
All right, give me
Just-
palming plus 4,
I
just
don't
so
know
he
if I
doesn't
wanna
notice.
kill
Or
him
stealth.
yet.
Actually, it would be stealth plus 4. Palming. It's an invisible hand. Palming plus 4 to get it down right next to the neck of the cop. Let me pop the cop on screen.
3 successes.
4
my
hits.
friend.
Oh.
All right, that's the cop. The cop looks like pimple-faced and doesn't quite fit in their armor. They're a little small. What'd you roll?
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay.
Right, then I've just
Yeah.
got me hand
All
on me
right.
wee.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop masturbating and open the door immediately. We have reason to believe that criminal activity has been done by somebody living in this location.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't hear you over my autoerotic asphyxiation that I'm doing.
Okay, give
my
me-
head's going very light, it is.
Oh my
Give
god,
me
dude, just get out
deception
now.
Plus charm plus your voice modulator
The
rating.
kid's out.
Goes, sir, I've got backup on the way, and I insist you open the door. If
Oh,
you need to
shit.
finish, do it quickly, and then get on out here, okay?
You said,
Deception plus charm plus your voice modulator. If you have no deception, you also take a -1.
Okay, I'm gonna slurp my knife back up.
I got 2 hits.
Slurp
What
it
did
back
you
up.
do on your palming? What did you get though?
Oh,
hit-wise?
4 hits.
Okay, yeah, it didn't. He didn't notice.
I was like, uh-oh, but then, whatever. I bring it back up. I'm gonna go to the back of the house and just get the kids.
So you're gonna climb down. All right. All right. Give me an athletics plus finesse, and then I also want another stealth plus finesse. Give me both.
3 hits on the athletics.
Remember, you're taking a -2 to everything.
I did.
Okay. What? Oh, how many successes did you get again?
2. And I've also stopped responding.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to finish up right now and get down here. I'm suspicious of everything going on here. For all I know, you're the person who did the illegal action, and you're trying to sneak out the back or something. So I'm gonna need you to open the door right now. What would you get on your 2 successes?
I got 3 hits on the athletics, but only 1 on the stealth.
All right. Okay, cool. And you open the back door, and you right as you're coming out the back door, can I get a stealth plus finesse for you coming out the back door? This guy is listening. But you do see Galahad coming out the back holding these two, this bundle.
Okay, I levitate the kids.
Okay, give me sensitivity plus.
At force. What would be like? I don't want to like accidentally die. I don't have a sense
Honestly,
of that threshold.
force 1 is
Okay.
enough to carry them because as you're
Oh,
right, they're less
right.
than 400
Okay, yeah,
pounds.
I'll do it at force 1.
I want to roll with luck.
What it also would mean is the successes you get is also how far away from you the things can be, but they don't need to be that far away.
Right,
from
because
the
I'm
ground.
going with them.
Right, 1 success means it has to be 3 meters.
I see.
or
So
3
if I
feet
had tried to
from
do
you.
it from the roof,
You would
I
need
would have
higher.
had to do at least
But
a
as
force
long as you keep it
far away.
within basically a yard of you,
Okay.
1 success will do it.
Okay. This is just so we don't have to pull
Yeah.
them over the
What's
fence.
success?
I want to roll with luck.
Okay. You're adding luck to the roll. Is that what you're doing, or did you not roll?
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, add luck for the stealth test.
Okay, so sensitivity, psychomancy, -2.
I got
Yes.
I got
With
4
force 1. How many hits did you get, Galahad?
4 hits.
4 hits. Beautiful.
3
Okay.
hits on levitate.
Okay, yeah. So you got basically that means 1 hit, but you're levitating them. No problem. What's the drain on levitate?
At force -1.
Oh, okay. So you cast it force 1, so you take no damage.
Sick.
So you levitate the children. Can I get a perception plus intuition from both of you? Can I get one
Both
from
of
you too
us?
as Bug? Yeah, I want perception plus intuition plus everybody. Remember, it's a -2 for you, dagger knife.
Yeah.
2.
2.
What'd you get, dagger knife?
2.
You all got 2.
Oh.
Both of you notice from the commotion of the knocking of the cop, the blinds popped open, the fucking nasty eyeballs of Miss Wilkinson from next door, and the eyes you both notice. Galahad, you're being sneaky and subtle, hiding behind a bush right now, but your light refraction is going a little haywire as you've got this sack of children near you, and it kind of like is very clear that they can't see your face. They
Okay,
can't see
thank
your
God.
face or anything, but they can definitely see a figure doing something. Without much warning, the door goes up, and Mr. Officer, Mr. Officer, they're in the
damn it.
backyard. I don't know what they're doing, but they were playing music awfully loud.
Okay, I leap over the fence with the kids, throw them in the car.
All right, you're both running.
Yeah, I'm running. We can
Finesse
leave
plus
the
athletics to see.
back door open.
Give me movement. I want both of you. Just give me movement.
Like,
I need a
can't
movement
read
plus
this.
finesse plus athletics. Movement is at the very top.
2.
Okay. 7.
So you got 2 hits on movement, and then I need
My movement is -2 also, right?
yes, and then I need finesse plus athletics to hop the fence.
Okay, 1 hit on movement. 2 hits to hop the fence.
I got 4 hits to hop the fence.
Officer Gal starts coming around the corner. Officer Gal runs around the corner, and you hear them going like, "We need backup! They're in the backyard! There's a sack that looks childlike running,
What kind of
and it's
children
floating
does he
in the
look
air."
at?
And running, and Officer Gal, fresh out of boot, young, starts gaining on you as you're going. Now Gal was running from the front of the house, so that's a bit of a jump. What you both got 2 successes on the athletics plus finesse?
Yes.
No, I got 4 successes.
4
shit.
successes. Okay.
I'm like,
Unfortunately, Officer Gal gets to the fence, and with all their gear, they try to hop it in one thing, can't really move over, grab a watering can, stand on top of that, and start coming over. But by the time Officer Gal has thrown themselves over the side, you have thrown the children into the car, and Officer Gal start running toward your area. Now, Bug,
Yep.
your perception test, you notice that there are indeed some police vehicles.
Oh god.
But the police vehicles that you saw, you heard the sirens, both of them drove down the block on either side of you, going for the front of the house, not where you're at currently.
Woo.
let's drive away.
You're
Yep.
driving fast, or you're driving
Chill.
Chill. I don't want
Oh my god, your
attention.
deck.
intuition plus
I
drive.
know.
How do you get a new deck?
I only got 1 hit.
You
buy
buy them,
one.
and they're
Oh.
insanely expensive.
Yeah, but you have like insane
I lost my
karma.
gun. I lost my deck.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna lose this fan.
I lost my horse riding license. And for that, I am pissed. So I empathize with you, but know that you are not the only one that has lost something on this job.
I am too depressed to
I have
respond.
not lost
But
anything.
let's get out of here safe, and then we can talk about figuring out how to hook
Let me get a
little old
perception
bug
plus
up.
intuition plus everybody one more time.
5 hits.
You know what? That's enough. You can all stop. 5 hits was just enough. You hear in the distance, your good ears peaked as you're in the back seat, leaning back. You hear Officer Gal going, "They're getting away in a minivan. I think it's got a sunroof."
Didn't have a sunroof, by the way.
Scratch that, no sunroof.
Oh, come on. He didn't know.
How's he even see the vehicle?
Because he chopped the fence. He was running as you were gunning off. And then reads off a bunch of numbers, license plate numbers that you are not totally sure if they're the right ones, because you don't know Marge's license plate. But reading off license plate numbers, Officer Gal does.
Man.
Gotta get a new vehicle.
Okay, but we have all the kids in the car.
You have all the kids in the car.
And we're in Harlem.
No, we're in
You've got the
Astoria.
duffel bag because
we're
as
in
much as
Astoria.
the plan was to not the plan was to put him in a duffel bag, but I guess Gal had just brought the duffel bag.
I'm so glad because that is where my rest of my drugs are.
So what do you do?
Can you
You're
rip the
drunk.
license plates off?
I was just thinking about that, but
Then you don't have any license.
I need to look at them.
Well, then just poke your head out of it.
Okay, true. I could do that.
Do you want to open the trunk, the hatchback, and pull the license plates off?
Yeah, I could try that.
All right. Do you
They're
want
gonna
to?
be driving without license plates in a car
Are
that's
you
that
gonna
matching
more
start?
the
Are you
sus?
still
description of-
driving chill though? You're not going to start driving fast to get away. The cars are like 1 block away from you.
Yeah,
that you can
fuck
see.
it. We're
Let's
gonna
drive
go
a little
fast.
fast.
Sure,
Give me
drive a little bit
finesse,
faster.
finesse
Probably
plus drive.
go.
You gonna pop luck on this?
4 hits. Didn't need it.
Just
I guess.
4 hits?
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you want to add luck, or are you good? with 4
God
hits?
damn it.
You tell me.
Well, you're making it suspicious. now.
Well, because this is a tense situation. Let me keep it tense. Okay?
Well,
I
guess
should
what?
have-
It doesn't matter. I didn't get any hits.
Wow, that sucks.
I lost
Can
my
we-
deck. I lost my
Oh my god.
gun. Nothing matters.
We're just gonna keep this just to keep the tension high. All right, you're popping the hatchback and you want to pull the thing off.
Yeah. Or,
Security plus finesse.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a -1 just because of -1 just because you're hanging out the back of a moving vehicle while doing this. Get -2, because you're hanging out the back of a moving vehicle. Otherwise,
No,
finesse plus
security.
security. Security should be yeah.
Oh no, -1 again.
And you're taking -2, and you're taking another -2. So you're actually taking -5 to this test.
I only have 5 finesse.
So unless you roll luck, you can't do it. And even if you roll
How
luck,
much
you're
luck do you
you're
have?
getting your luck plus your finesse -5 is what you're getting. So it might just not be. Now here's the other thing you can do. This would be to unscrew it. If you want to try to brute force rip it off, you can give me a strength plus.
Oh yeah, I meant
Body.
mentally.
Oh, what spell do you want to use?
Well, I guess I didn't keep sustaining the mage hand because I.
But you can cancel it right now if you want.
Well, I mean, it must have gotten canceled when I did the levitate.
No,
because
you
I
can
didn't
sustain
say-
multiple spells. Basically, if
Oh.
you sustain one spell for free, your second spell, everything you do after that would be another
Right,
-2.
but that's what I mean. Because we weren't doing that, so I assumed
Okay.
I turned it off. So
And
I'll just
levitate's
start
off
it
now
again.
too. Because you're not levitating. The
Yeah,
kitchen.
yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, should I shatter the license plate?
Yeah, you just might damage the actual car too.
It doesn't matter. We have to ditch it anyway.
All right, give me.
But I'm like, well then, why do we
As
even
long as it
care
can
about
still
getting rid
drive.
of this license plate?
Because we don't have another car right now.
Yeah.
The limo's out front, where everyone is.
So you got 4 successes, right?
For drive? Yeah. No luck.
All right. Can you do me a favor? Can you, just because I think you'd be having a passive scan going, can you give me data processing software and logic for your computer, just kind of like generally scanning shit around you? Some passive perception. I'd normally have you roll, but I have a feeling you probably got to at least like looking
Wait,
around.
I don't have my deck.
You're right, never mind.
Can I cut some pieces of something and put them on the license plate so that they look like they say different numbers?
I would let you do that at a artisan plus artisan performance plus finesse at a -6 on top
Oh
of
my
your
I don't have
God.
any performance either.
Yeah. So I mean, because that would be so hard to do while you're driving.
I guess.
Also, I don't know if like, can I get a intuition plus academics from everybody here, or logic plus academics if that's higher?
Do I take -2 for this?
Yes. You could also not roll if you want to just let them do it.
Wait,
Either
what-
logic or intuition plus
I
academics.
got 3 hits.
Logic
That's
and
enough.
intuition.
I also got
That's
3
enough.
hits.
Galahad basically
got
could
6
say,
hits.
oh, so even better, you know that really honestly, changing the license plate won't matter. There's an RFID tag in the license plate, which is how they were able to track down to Ward and Marge. So basically, taking it off is the only way to drop the RFID tag attached to the license. Changing it won't do
Won't
shit.
do
So can I
anything.
use levitate at force 1 to get it off? even if
It's
ripped
bolted.
down?
It's bolted. In.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Can I shoot it off? But that would make
If
it
you want
loud.
to shoot it or shut it, we're just taking the license off. Just decide how you want to do it. This is like, a lot of effort to like
I just
pull
feel
your
like
license
I'm
off.
tired. I don't want to.
So Galahad.
I don't
wanna
tired.
faint.
I want Galahad to
All right.
fire a gun.
No,
in.
I'll rip it off with my fucking strong
Yeah.
arms.
Okay, give me strength plus body.
punch it enough that you
Take a
break
-2
the
to this.
tracker. I'm worried I might need to do something later.
I got 3 hits.
All right, that's enough to rip it off the bolt. Takes a second, but you throw it off now.
Can I drink some
Bug,
water or
I
something?
need you to roll a luck check right now.
Oh God.
Okay,
Oh,
outside. Okay,
no.
stepping out.
I only got 1 hit.
Is that for a drink I brought that I just remembered?
Sure. You got 1 hit.
Yep.
Let me roll. Give me a drive plus finesse or a drive plus intuition. You know the difference between these 2 rolls, right? A drive plus intuition is going to be more like you are going where you need to go and you're doing it kind of like subtly. Drive plus finesse is you're going fast. I need you to choose that. I'm giving you no other information.
I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna put luck on it. I got 6 hits.
Good, because right when that a cop car wheels around the corner, and and you hear the siren blaring as it cuts around the corner. Rather, it cuts around the corner. Yeah, siren blaring and starts speeding up after you. You gun it just kind of as you hear the siren off into the distance. Now, do we have the stats on your parents' minivan?
Nope, we do not.
Give me one moment.
Sounds like it's probably really strong though.
And really fast.
Super fast, very
Yeah,
stealthy.
it's an amazing vehicle. It's like a Volvo or something.
I'm gonna keep it open. We can put it down later.
My mom's minivan.
Yes.
Anybody else repping a Honda Odyssey at some point in their life?
What's wrong with that?
Fucking red though. The red one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Classic.
that.
One more.
How are we gonna get out of this one?
Okay. All right. So the
I'm
most
a little
successes
spooked.
that you can get
take myself
on this
away.
car are 3. For 3 for handling, and your speed is 4. So you can't get more than 4 successes on any speed check. So you start driving and speeding up. Now I'm gonna roll to see if this cop car can get after you.
Oh, probably.
Probably. You actually peel out and cut around, and the cop car is behind you. Flags behind you a little bit. I don't think they were expecting you to gun it. Where are you trying to go with the car right now? Are you trying to lose this other car? Are you trying to speed away from them? You all see this happen as well, by the way. Galahad, just as you're ripping the license plate and throwing it, you look up and see the cop car peel around the corner. The hatchback is still open. Dagger Knife, you're also looking behind. But Bug does hit the accelerator right at the right moment and starts pulling away. But this is a fucking cop car. You're in a minivan. So you have managed to pull like 2 blocks away from it, giving you some options. Now, I'm gonna let either one of you do something, and then each roll initiative.
I don't know what I can
I'm taking out my sword and I'm taking out my gun.
Your gun is opening
My
up.
arm's opening up.
All right, so you have your
do.
sword.
Does anyone
out,
want to
your
take Kamikaze?
gun. Do you still have more kamikaze?
I have, maybe I don't. I think I only took 1. But I have, does anyone want to smoke weed?
What do you, yeah, Dagger Knife, I don't know what you can do either other than, like, now that we know Levitate can lift things, but lifting a
Yeah.
car is a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what the spell's made to not do.
Well, you
Made
could
to
do it. I mean, a cop
attempt to
car is
do.
probably like half a ton. How much is a cop car?
Good question.
A cop car weighs like 2 tons, right? Isn't that what a normal car weighs?
I don't know how to look this up either, because you probably need to look up the type of car, and I don't know about this. If only Spoop was in chat, he would know the answer to this. 2.5 tons.
Oh, so I was like,
Yeah, you were right. So that would be
9,000 pounds.
So that'd be 9,000 pounds.
God.
According to this. Oh no, that's an SUV. We'll say this
Oh.
weighs 1.5 tons.
Okay.
Or 1 ton. We'll say it weighs 1 ton.
Okay.
So that would mean you
25
need
by
to
4, you
get
got
5 successes. Which also means you could do it 15 feet away.
Okay. I mean, is there just the one car?
Right now, there's just 1 car, and you just threw the license plate off the car.
Okay. Are we stopped?
That's provided there isn't a license plate on the front of the car.
Well, if there is, it's
You know
probably
what?
the old license.
Well, we can yeah, actually, it's probably true. There either is one, you get it's probably.
Sorry.
All right, so what are you gonna do?
Oh, shit. I mean, so I can do it from inside the car.
Yep.
Should I?
Well, it's line of sight, right?
potentially-
It's not touch.
Yeah. No, it's line of sight. I'm
right,
just
I
trying to
need-
think if I need to stim patch first, or if I'll just fucking die trying
You know
to
what?
do this.
I'm gonna let you make that decision, but we are going to roll initiative, everybody.
All right.
Have no gun, no deck.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. We might die, but we'll
No.
die in each other's arms, just like.
Ew, don't touch
just
me.
Like, no, this is what the courts and God wanted. They wanted
No!
us together. They wanted us to bond. They wanted us to to really live. This is us really living together on the edge of the moment and in this car tonight.
This is the most uninspiring
I
speech I've ever
am
heard.
so proud of you, Bug, for everything that you've
That
done.
is not.
And I'm so
true.
happy that I get to experience.
Roll 3d6, and this is the only instance where you add up the numbers and add them to 10.
So 11.
11 plus 10.
No, I got one hit.
No,
and
you
I
don't-
get
I
to-
don't-
No.
It's you add up the numbers.
The numbers. So
So you-
3 plus 4 plus 5.
Whoa. Okay.
So that's
12,
12 plus 10,
22.
so 22. That's good.
Shit.
What did you get?
I got a shit roll. I got 13.
I got
Total?
Yeah.
That's really bad for you.
Yeah.
What happens if you take
I
all your
got
stun
14. How did that happen?
Just get
Yeah, we're
knocked
gonna
out.
die.
But they can drive me around.
Yeah, but you could also stim pack your dash.
So that's what I mean.
Also,
If
remember,
I
you
use
cast
it
above
now-
your sensitivity, you do force above your sensitivity, it's physical instead of stun.
Oh, I'm good body-wise. Fuck.
Okay, and then Bug, what'd you get?
14.
Wow, faster than Galahad.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Doesn't
first,
matter. I got nothing.
you're the first one to
I'm
go.
gonna levitate this car.
So that's what you're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm gonna cast it. So if I cast it at force 8,
yeah.
then it would do physical damage if I took damage.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it at force 8.
All right. Sensitivity plus psychomancy. Do you want to roll luck on this? I mean, you can
Yeah.
also roll luck on
I'm adding
drain
luck.
too.
Oh, can I only do it on one or the other of
No, you
those?
do it on both
Okay,
if
I'm
you
gonna
have the
roll
points.
luck on this.
Now let me just swap the music really quick. 'Cause I actually have car chase music. And I
I'm
forgot.
still -2, right?
You are still -2.
And then I'm gonna add 1 for luck. Do I have to do rule of 6s for this?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
And then
what,
you
when
add
do
whatever
luck, that's what
whatever
it
the
is.
number of dice you have.
4.
So you add 4 dice and then roll of 6.
Does that actually increase my chances of doing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, why, how would it not? You get what is your luck?
rolling? It's
Yeah,
4.
4.
So that
Rolling
means-
7 where I can have 5 or 6, or rolling 11 where I can only get 6.
No, it's 5, 4, 6. But if you get a 6, what it does is you get to
Oh,
roll again.
that's what it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I totally. Okay, sick. I got 2 hits.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, you only got 2 hits.
I
on
know. I
all
rolled
that?
11 dice.
Wow. With rule 6 on.
Yep.
Wow, that sucks. And
I'm
unfortunately,
terrified.
that's not enough to lift the cop car.
We're fucked.
That's not enough to do it. That's just not.
Okay.
I need you to drain on that. Unfortunately, on a drain force 8.
Damn.
That's
How do I
This funky.
drain if it didn't happen?
Right?
Okay.
This is cop chase music.
I know. What is the what's force -2? So I need you to roll willpower plus composure, taking a potential 6 damage. All right.
Oh, there.
While you're doing that, remember you don't take negatives on this type.
Okay.
Bug, you're next.
I just keep fucking driving. I don't know.
So the question of what you're driving though, there's like you got 1 success, you take 5 physical damage.
That sucks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's my fault.
Well, you just didn't roll well. It's not your fault. So, Bug. There's options in this. Like, do you want to try to lose them? Do you want to try to just speed away really quickly?
Try and
Do you
lose
want to
'em.
try to like? I don't know if you're good enough at driving, but do you want to? You know, you can try to ram them. You could try to slow down to let them do something. Just you want to try to lose them.
Try and lose 'em.
And by losing them, you want to like turn a corner and like how do you want to lose them? Just by doing a lot of quick turns
Yeah.
or? Okay, so you're doing it speed based.
Yep.
Okay,
Nope.
give me finesse.
See how that goes.
Finesse plus drive. And this is going to be based off of your handling, which give me, no, just, yeah, finesse plus drive plus, no, never mind, just do it.
2 hits.
Just a little bit. 2 hits.
Yep.
That's good, because the most hits you can get are 3. Cards handling is so low. You got 2 hits, okay.
Yep.
Cool. Beautiful. Did you do anything with your free action or anything like that? Why don't you give me intuition plus perception?
All right.
Galahad, it's now your turn.
I want to just do a quick check-in and see. So we have 1 car chasing us.
Give me perception plus intuition. What'd you get?
1 hit.
As far as you can see, it's just the car behind you, and you have pulled away from it so far, but it has not gone yet.
Well, yeah.
I got 2 hits on my. Well, you said we got the 1 car behind us. I'm gonna take aim at its wheels with my shotgun. I'm going to shoot.
Out of curiosity, do you want to shoot now, or do you want to wait to see if the car catches up? Do you want to delay the action?
I'll delay the action.
Okay, cool. Do you want to aim in the meantime?
Yeah, I would like to aim at the wheels in the front of the car.
Beautiful. Okay. Now let me go.
Okay.
How many hits do you get? You got 2?
For what?
For your, you got 2 hits for your drive test.
2 hits for drive.
All right. The car is gaining on you slowly. I would say it went from being about, I said it was at the peak. It was 2 blocks away, but it's gunned it up, and we are now talking about like half a block as the car is catching up to you. Galahad,
I'm gonna wait.
you want to wait even longer?
I want to wait until it's just a few cars distance.
All right, I'll give you another to your. So you, because you're doing called shot, that'd be a -4. But for a full round of aiming, that's a +2. So now you're at a -2. We're going to the next initiative pass there. Dagger Knife, we're up to you now.
Okay. Casting magic fingers.
All right, cast me some magic fingers.
So I only have 3 stun damage left, or is it 2?
You have basically 2. You go to the 3rd, you're unconscious. You want to slap patch yourself?
Yeah, fuck it.
Give me palming plus finesse to see if you can slap patch yourself fast enough. Also, Raikkonen, yes. Galahad is using the vape sock. Why don't you show that off for the cameras?
Yeah, I got vape sock.
It's because it gets too hot for his fingers. Yes. Palming plus finesse minus your injuries. Your injuries probably right now are -3 total. Is that right, Bug?
What?
The injuries.
Do a physical hit stun?
Yeah,
Yeah,
injury.
like-
Every time you have 3 of either, you take a -1. So right now you have,
Oh, so it's just minus. Yeah, you have -3.
yeah, you have finesse plus palming -3.
Oh, I still got 4 hits.
Beautiful.
Oh, wait. I had rule of 6.
We'll give it to you, but turn it off now. All right, so you slide it out and you patch yourself. Immediately heal 6 stun damage. But I'll make a note that you're going to get knocked unconscious in 1 hour. Okay.
I don't get any money, so.
Historically, that has not been a very successful
All right.
action.
So that was I gave that to you as a free action because your palming was so high. What do you want to do now?
I want to
Magic fingers?
cast magic fingers so I can, like, float a knife and slash the tires.
On the next turn, you can do that. But right
Okay.
now, you're just pulling out the magic fingers. So give me the force of the magic fingers, and then give me psychomancy plus sensitivity. What force are you going to cast at?
Do I think this will be especially complicated / difficult?
Probably. I mean,
It's
you have to.
moving forwards. You know, I just
Moving
gotta
forwards,
put it
but
in
yeah,
the
but
way.
you have to have enough force to
Okay,
puncture
true.
like a cop tire.
Okay,
Like,
well,
those
I have
are-
my stun damage back, so I'll cast it at force 6.
Okay, give me sensitivity plus psychomancy. And now,
I only have the -1 for my physical.
yes, that's true. Yeah, that's the big reason why this is good.
4 hits.
Okay, so it's worth 4, and can you do drain now? Logic plus composure. I mean, willpower plus composure. What is the drain? What's the drain
force
formula?
-2.
So, yeah, willpower plus composure against 4. Remember, don't take any negatives on this. Bug, it's your turn. Keep trying to lose him.
3
Trying to
hits.
lose them.
Do you know what Galahad's trying to do? Because another thing you could do is try to like get yourself closer to the car.
I guess it's
So
true.
you're driving. You could do lots of shit. If you could hack, you could also be trying to do that. But
Oh yeah, that would be really nice, I guess.
unfortunately, yep.
I guess I actually will slow down a little bit. So
So it's the same
taking-
thing. Just give me your drive plus your finesse.
Got 2 hits.
Okay, beautiful. All right, Galahad, it's now your turn. You're going to keep holding till the car gets closer because you're slowing down. We're closer now. The other car is still speeding up, and the cop car will go next. So, at the distance you're at right now, it's still not ideal for a shotgun. I'd probably give you a -1 for your shotgun roll. Do you want to take another full round of aiming?
I'll take another full round.
Oh.
All right, so we're going to give you +4 to the attack, but called shot is -4. The cop car is speeding up. The cop car pulls up real close, almost rams. You hear, "Stop the vehicle!" And just so you know, time-wise, this has been less than 3 seconds so far. So it's not like this has been a while.
Okay.
Galahad, you You said you took a full. Did you mean you wanted to delay? Sorry, I
Yeah.
said you took a full. You said full action, but I didn't ask. So you're delaying?
Meant to. Yeah, I want to wait till it's close enough where I can take a shot.
Because that's what you said before. I don't
yeah.
want to say.
That's
So we'll
now.
give you one aim at a +3, and now you want to fire at the wheels.
I do.
All right. So now that the car is close up, I am going to say the car is moving. So I got to actually think about this now. So the car is moving, but it's coming closer to you. But you've been aiming. So I'm going to give you a -1 for the called shot, and then I'm going to give you a negative. You got 2 successes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and the cop got 3 successes, so I'm going to give that a net 1. So I'll give you a -2 to the attack roll. You want to roll finesse on this? I mean, luck on this, or are you good?
I'm gonna roll one. And it is my long arms plus.
Plus finesse, plus luck with rule of 6 turned on, baby.
Two more.
Do these cars drive themselves?
They can. For example, if somebody had a cyber deck, they could like grab on. They could try to seize it and crash it.
I got 5 hits.
Yeah.
5
Someone
hits.
had a cyber.
What's the
attack.
damage on that gun? I believe it's 10.
That damage is 10.
Does it have armor piercing?
He still found us anyway. So
It
it's
has
pointless.
-1 penetration.
Good. All right. So,
Should've kept my deck. Nothing matters.
all right. So luckily, you do manage. We were doing armor and vehicle rules wrong previously. They are much harder to hit than we thought. However, you did do enough to hit the car.
Love that.
You had to do 8 damage to even be able to damage the car, but this is a called shot, so we are going to ignore that. What we're going to do, I will give them armor rating of 4, so we're automatically going to negate 4 damage off the top of your weapon, and now I'm going to roll body of the car.
Wait, did you hit the body or the wheels?
No,
I
the
hit the
wheels, but the
wheels.
wheels are still reinforced, is what I'm saying.
Alright.
But, well, it would have been, you would have immediately lost 9 damage off the top. All I did instead was lose 2 damage off the top. I got 4 hits. What was it that you got 5 plus 10?
Yeah.
You got 5 plus 10, so that's, all right, so that means that alone, I negate 2 plus 4, so that's 6, so that's 9 damage, and now I just need to roll a really quick attempt of this person to, once they see the gun pointing, moving out of the way, they rolled 0 hits. Yeah, that 9 damage, you blast the tire open. Let me roll at a negative to see if this guy. All right, so on a crash test, the wheel goes out. The cop manages to pull the wheel over to the side, skidding the car to a stop, but the car does not crash or flip over or anything
Is his window open?
like that. The window. Give me perception plus intuition if you want to see if it's open. Unfortunately, though, I will say. Well, no, I guess it's still the same amount of time. And the siren at this point recedes into the distance.
2 hits.
You got 2 hits. It is open, and the good news for you is that was the end of the initiative pass, but you have 1 more action, meaning that as this is happening, you can absolutely do 1 more thing.
I send my dagger knife in through the open window into his neck,
And cut
killing the cop.
Okay. Give me a for the distance of the moving vehicles. I'm gonna give you a -2 on the roll.
I'm sorry, I thought he skidded to a stop.
He's good to stop, but
Oh,
you're
but
driving.
we're moving.
But we're driving.
We're
So
moving.
give me
All right.
at a -2. I want you to take take a -1 actually. Take a -1, and it's
On top of my -1.
It's your melee plus 4 because that's the ability of your
Well, I
fingers.
don't have melee, so but we put unarmed.
Why?
Is that-
Oh, because you throw your knives.
Yeah.
No, because it's a weapon. Unarmed is like punching or it's strangling.
Oh. Okay. But yeah. Okay. So
Why would you
0.
not unarmed people?
Well, I would. I'm probably gonna try to do this a lot,
You know, honestly.
but I don't know if I can throw it directly into the
If you
window.
want to swap them, you can swap them. Oh, the other thing you could have is have it move over the thing and then throw it in his
Oh,
face.
that's what I want to do because I have power throw.
Oh. Power throws if you're throwing it.
Okay. Well,
Are you gonna have the magic fingers get a better vantage point throw it? Or are you gonna try to throw it with power throw?
well, am I in line to throw it with power throw?
I would give you negatives for distance and for the cover that they already have, but you'll have your stats, and I would give you power throw. Magic fingers don't have power throw. So if your magic fingers do it, I will not get a negative for cover, but I will let the. So it's a crapshoot.
I don't know which number would be higher. Shit.
And I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, yeah, true. Okay. I'll throw it.
Okay. I need you to roll athletics plus finesse at a -1 for the distance you're going, plus your damage negatives, with
Okay,
an
so
additional
7.
-2.
Oh my god.
So how many dice you got?
5.
You want to roll luck on that, or are you good?
Yeah, I'll roll luck on that.
Okay, cool.
4 hits.
4 hits. What is your power throw rating?
2.
Your rating is 2.
Or
Is the
Mod?
modifier 2,
Yeah.
or is the okay? Cool. Okay. Can I see really quick?
yeah.
Just want to make sure I got this.
Woof. Let's go.
22.
The mod is 2. Yes. Okay. So what is your strength?
Also 2.
All right. So that's 2 plus 2 from power throw plus how many successes? 5? 4?
4.
It's 4 successes. And then what is the damage on that knife? I think it's +1.
So it says for thrown, strength +1 +4. I wrote it.
+1 +4. Oh, so we had it wrong.
Power throw.
Perfect. Nope. So the total number of damage you're doing right now is you are doing 6, 10, 11 potential damage. I am going to have, I'm going to see if he even sees this happening. I'm going to give him a lot of negatives because he just crashed the car. He does see it, but while buckled in, he tries to get out of the way. I'm going to give a bunch of negatives to that. He rolled no successes. He turns around, sees it, and it goes, right into his Adam's apple. Cuts,
Oh.
just starts choking, bleeding, trying to undo their seatbelt, and they conk forward, and they're 100% dead.
These
Wow.
these people just keep killing cops while we're just accomplices.
Is that not?
Now, can you give me a intuition plus? What are you doing, Buck? Though I shouldn't even ask
now.
you. Now that you've moved away from this car, the car has crashed. What are you doing?
Well, now I'm gonna. I guess I'll slow down. Because now we don't want to be suspicious.
Should find a new car.
We need to find a new car.
Okay. Can you give me intuition plus drive?
Also somewhere to go to kill 6 hours.
This music, I think, is perfect.
2 hits.
Can I get that song? Can I smell your sock, bro?
You got 2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as you can tell, for the moment, you've managed to you've turned down a side road instead of this main road, and it seems like at least for the moment, you're good. The cop car was dealt with in just a few seconds, so probably was able to report something in, but the license plate was thrown off the car.
Where
at
are
least
we?
for the moment. You are still in Astoria. You are close. You are. I'm guessing closer toward Manhattan, so it's a little
Yeah.
bit more commercial now, but you haven't really gone that far. But there are still there's a park, the street is full of parked cars.
Does anyone know how to hotwire a car?
I
That's-
really thought you would do that.
You
That
know,
stat
I
is
do
hardware
have
plus logic
a
to hardware
lot
to
of
Hardware plus logic. Okay.
Hardware
Hardware,
plus
and I do
logic
have a
or
neat decent
engineering
amount.
plus logic. Either one, depending on whether the car is mechanical or
I-
whether it is not.
I would have
You've
10
got
die.
it. You've got it. I only have
How many? You
5.
have good hardware, right?
I got okay hardware. Now, here's something that's funny: is I have higher hardware skill than engineering, despite my history as an engineer. But you seem to have higher rolls on all these than I do, so please be my guest.
What kind of car are you
Oh, 'cause
looking
you have
for?
really
Are you
high
just trying to
logic.
find the close one really nearby?
Closest, just a regular.
One that can fit
car.
Are you gonna
all
park your car?
7
Maybe
of
the
us.
one that's the most
Give me-
common.
Give me a luck roll first to see if there's parking nearby.
Luck roll 4 hits.
There is parking all over the street, and there are lots of cars on this street. What kind
Great.
of car are you looking for?
The one that's the most common car.
Another mini. No, not another minivan. Why would we do that?
One that fits all of us that also has a little bit of a pickup.
Or
You're looking for
trunk.
you're looking for a Ford
Not out in the
America.
pickup.
Is there like an SUV?
No, I mean pickup
Oh, you want
got
you
some
want to find an
vroom,
SUV?
not
Oh, yes.
Wait,
Definitely
what?
that.
it's got a little bit of acceleration, vroom, not it's got a
Oh.
pickup
I was
in the
like,
back.
I don't know if we
can
could just
I
have
get
them out.
engineering plus logic from one of you
Not
to
me.
basically be I know about cars.
That sounds a
2
little.
hits.
2 hits. Are you also doing it,
Yeah,
Kyle?
I am gonna do it.
I'll
And
try.
plus
Like,
logic.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do you have any engineering?
I have
I got one hit.
1 hit. All right.
Well, I got 3.
All right. So as they're
That's insane.
You
I
pop,
looked at a book.
you spot two. You spot a sedan and you spot an SUV. The SUV is definitely a little tougher. It's a little sportier. Not sportier. It's a little tougher. It's a little more rugged. But the off-wheeling is better. Off-roading, sorry. But the sedan would definitely have a bit more of a punch. It would have less armor.
How are we gonna
It'll take
fit-
less of a hit, but you could definitely put the kids in the trunk or pile them all together in the back seat.
Throw them in the
But
trunk.
the SUV would be better for holding the kids. Basically, do you want something that could take more of a hit
I
and could
feel
go
like-
off-road, or do you want something that's faster?
I
I
mean,
think
we're
we
not
should
really gonna go off-road.
Get a
We're in
faster
New York.
car, and we can throw
Excuse me,
the
Null
kids
York.
in the trunk. Especially if we can make sure that they shut up and don't open the trunk.
Because like
any which way.
even if we get into another firefight in this car, we need to arrive in like Midtown.
Right. We
Not
have to drive
riddled
pretty
with
quickly.
bullets.
And also, I think we just need to do a very good job of securing these kids' hands because they got these slimy little fingers, and I can easily see us in a situation where they somehow open the trunk and
Okay.
get out.
No
So
way.
you
Alright.
so I need you to unlock the door first. It does have a numeric keypad on it, so you can either give me hardware logic to like expose the wiring, or you can give me a security plus finesse. Either one will open. Will open
Hardware
the door.
logic,
Okay.
for sure, because that is 10 dice. 4 hits.
All right, let me roll against you really quickly. Give me a luck roll.
God damn it. Just flat luck. No! Shit!
Car alarm starts going off.
Ah!
You do open the door, but the car alarm starts going off.
Oh, god
Can we
damn
turn
it.
it off?
Yeah,
you
can I do
you want to get in there and like try to
Yeah.
hardwire?
Or
Give me
should we just leave?
give me another hardware plus logic.
2 hits.
Do it again. Do it again.
4 hits.
5 seconds pass. 4 hits. You manage to turn the car on. Another 5 seconds pass, and then give me a one more.
2 hits.
Try again. It says
my
it
God.
says code not recognized for alarm.
4 hits?
You turn it off.
God.
About 30 seconds passed at this point. Give me 1 second.
How do I make a car alarm go off on purpose?
You just hit the
many
car.
of the other cars on the street.
Just try to
I think
unlock
that's
all
a
of
terrible
them.
idea.
Oh, you want to just start?
Then we could just drive away.
You want to start breaking windows and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I already have my mage hand out. I pick up a rock. I smash a fucking.
This sounds like it's just
All
gonna
right. So
draw all
you
the.
use it.
Exactly, but we're already gonna be gone.
Okay. Give me an athletics plus.
Right? Because we're
plus
getting
4.
in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, did
Okay,
you throw the
athletics plus
kids
4.
in the
So
van
you've
in
opened
the
the
truck?
car.
All right, I'm throwing the kids in the. I'm moving the coach.
Athletics plus finesse minus 3. Minus 1 for each kid.
All right. I like the
4
spreading your
hits.
Stuff.
4 hits. You
I got-
managed to break the windows and set off 4 car alarms.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, and you okay.
I'm moving
so you
those
pull
kids.
everybody in. You're all in the car as Galahad's running
get in the
with
car.
last kid. You're throwing him in the trunk.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple things happen at once. There's people throwing. You can see one person throwing up, being like, "Hey, get away from my car! Get away from all of our cars!" As the other windows start going out, and then somebody says, "And stop putting weird shit in my trunk!" And give me drive plus finesse.
I kill him.
All right.
You want to kill this person?
Maybe later.
So
2
they're
hits.
yelling. They're wearing a wife beater, and they've got bad facial hair. Get out of my car! 2 hits,
2 hits.
and you start driving away.
Yeah, tight.
Okay.
Bye.
Damn.
Give me a intuition plus drive. And where are you going
Intuition plus drive. Oh, we're just gonna go to the tower. Fuck this. Right?
I want to rip off these license plates too.
to? Or do you? If you rip them off,
That's
then it's
pretty
a
sus.
sign that you don't have license plates.
Yeah, that
The
will
random
get us
cop
pulled
will pull
over.
us over. Yeah.
If you had a hacker, you could like monitor police reports. to
Oh,
see
you
how
had a
unfortunate-
hacker, huh? Wow.
Yeah, it's too bad we just have a fucking
You got
incompetent
two
ass.
You got
They
two
would be
successes.
following us if you had it.
You got 2 successes?
They've already been following us. It actually didn't matter.
But it would.
Nothing matters. I lost my deck.
No,
Are
because
you-
I lost
now
my
we can
van?
pin it on
Steal
Jeremy.
one from
We can
somebody
pin the
else?
whole
I
thing
lost my
on Jeremy.
gun.
This whole thing was Jeremy's
I
fault.
lost my
Don't worry.
house.
Are you actually? You're driving to the tower? That's the plan.
Right?
What time is it now? It's like 4:30.
4:30.
Why don't we just
Maybe-
go park in the Winkleman parking lot and chill there for hours?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're
Right?
gonna like this heat being brought down upon them.
I think that they probably won't, but we have to deal with these kids, and this is their
Yeah.
job. And
That's
we've
why I
talked
said
about
6
it.
hours was a bad idea.
All right, why don't we leave it for now? And you can decide whether you're going to Winkleman Tower tomorrow. But
That's
you do have
fair.
you have a new car,
Got a new car.
and you lost your deck unfortunately, but you've got all 3 kids in
No.
there, and you maybe lost. Galahad, how does it feel to potentially have lost your home?
Well,
His home.
I also lost my horse riding license.
Oh,
And
God.
between the two of them, I am distraught and inconsolable. But I have to keep it together in front of the boy because I have to be a good role model, and I also have to be the leader of the group.
I am in danger of losing consciousness.
You 100% are. In fact, I definitely need to make a note of that right now so I don't forget, because that would be bad. So you lost your horse riding license, and really, ultimately, this is just the icing on the shit cake that is your life since you lost your horse riding
It
license.
is, yes. I lost all my friends, and I might be homeless again soon. And
Well,
who
I
knows
can
what's gonna
always
happen
just
Which means
escape.
I will also be homeless.
What did you do to your old apartment?
then. Oh, nothing. I just stopped paying rent on it.
Okay, so you maybe could go back there.
Yeah.
You could bring Alfie, both of you could live there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what it's like over there.
Or there's always your mom.
We'll cross that bridge if we have to, but I would prefer not. I'm gonna
Is
pull a
she
Bartleby.
single?
Uh,
Wink. But I don't wink. I just say it.
Yes. Do you want a friend? Do you want to play bridge?
In a way.
You are a woman of mystery, and that I respect about you.
So, can you do me a favor?
Oh, I lost one.
I
Who's
would
you?
love, Galahad, if you would, on your character sheet, mark down under, I think it's public, under notoriety. Would you
This
mark
is
down
terrible.
2 points under
Oh,
notoriety?
man.
Alfie, would you write down 1 point under notoriety?
Oh, no.
Dagger Knife, you have, you still do not have any notoriety. Up here.
They're going to know my name. They're
Actually,
gonna know my
Galahad, I need you to
creed.
take 3. I need you to take 3
Now,
notoriety.
why do I need to read?
Because there's you've now
you
been
serious?
implicated in like 4 crimes and then shot a cop car. And
They didn't say it was me. And the first ones
Wait,
were
don't you have to-
circumstantial at best.
They definitely. I'm sorry. There's definitely a camera on the car, and you definitely were in there and shot the
No, there was a
tires out.
guy wearing a cowboy hat who snuck the children. There was a man with a gate. I don't know how they saw his fence or
For all
whatever.
they know, you're in a
God.
wheelchair in that car.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just chilling. I've been fine, and I've been doing good, and all I care about is, picking my teeth and counting my hay.
Fucking packing a
as you
lip.
Packing a lip. Yeah.
You started this off wanting to be a noble paladin. You're clearly a blackguard or something like that, if we're using D&D parlance.
Well, that sucks.
Wow.
I'm doing my best.
I'm going for like a Jean Grey Yoda kind of vibe.
You're doing a good job
yeah?
with that, but you're also like a weird.
Like also a golem in a
I
way.
feel like I would almost say. I also think you've got some to pull a berserk reference. You got a little like what's his name, Judo, with those
Judo.
knives. It's the best
Oh,
character
shit.
in the Band of the Hawk. I feel.
I've never heard of
Oh,
anything that
man.
you're saying.
Wow.
Oh,
that
you
sucks.
should look at the
It's
birds.
the
Sounds
best
like something
anime.
I would like.
It's the best anime.
You should check out Berserk.
Well, thank you so much for watching the Wizard Hole in Null York City. Y'all did a great job. We didn't turn in the children, but we'll turn in that quest real soon next time. I can't wait
Hopefully.
for Taylor Tyler to hear about how all this shit went. And as I said, I had a feeling Taylor Tyler might be glad that Taylor Tyler wasn't here for any of this.
Yeah, we
Taylor
still gotta
Tyler,
pick her
for
up if she
example,
wants that money.
Absolutely did stream with a siren blaring outside the kid jail, if you remember. Taylor
I do
Tyler
remember.
did talk about Galahad's bad dating profile, who is now deeply implicated in a lot
She
of
also
crimes.
I know.
like
Also, her
blasted the
boy
Amber Alert.
Yeah.
She blasted the Amber
She's
Alert.
literally the worst Shadowrunner
God.
And
Also, her
ever.
boy toy has the deck in question.
Okay, so you're right. I had to write this down.
I feel
Taylor
like
Tyler
we
is
should
deeply,
petition
deeply
for her
implicated.
arrest.
She's the worst Shadowrunner.
God
Said it.
damn
Chelsea,
it.
if you're watching.
She might
Your
be
deadline.
the one that is responsible for it all.
It could possibly be
I think
that,
it might
you
have
know?
all been her.
It could have
Sounds
very
good to
much
me.
been Taylor
And
Tyler.
isn't that a shame?
my
The
God.
I mean, she's
far
just like
fall
kind of
we
also been a
see
little
from
unhinged
the
lately.
Yeah,
she's
you think
watching.
you
You
know
know?
the lifestyle and glamour of the celebrity life. When you peel away the layers, it's just a cold, evil.
And she was
dark
just like really
Stupidity.
obsessed with me.
soul.
And
Yeah,
now, and now,
you-
here I am
you see
doing
why,
crimes.
You know, abducting 3
Wow.
children.
It's
That's
fucked
just
up.
disgusting.
Further
Especially
from the light
you
than
see
ever.
it. There's something with living on a brownstone on the 30th floor above a bunch of other people where there's something that just gets snuffed out, and that's why you have these urges and needs to go around stealing kids and touching them and stuff and making all your friends do it too, just because that's
Horrible.
what they
Taylor Tyler's worse.
yeah, it's wild what you can do
Crazy.
with power and
How nuts she is.
how manipulative you can be of
Yeah.
everyone who might else be implicated in such a crime.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Next time I see her, I will tickle her with my magic fingers.
Well,
That's
there you go.
all right.
guys.
That's a wrap.
That is a wrap.
That's all I got to say about
I
that.
swear.
This is a crazy one. Do you all want to go around and do the say your piece?
Thanks for watching. My name's Dennis.
I'm Crystal. I play Bark.
I'm Bryce. I play Galahad.
And I'm Peter Schmidt. I am the wizard and the hole over here, the wizard hole. This is New York City Z-team. We are going to be playing again next week at 8:30 p.m. EST. I'm glad to see these children, the back of these children, the full rear of these children,
Never mind.
and then perhaps see you guys getting paid, provided you can stay out of the way of the cops for the next 6 hours before turning this quest in. And then I guess in terms of Galahad, staying out of the cops' eyesight for a long fucking time. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow is going to be Null York City Z-team. If you recall, Todd was basically killed, but burned a luck point to just instead be put into a temporary coma. And they angered some very powerful, very dangerous people. So we will see the aftermath of that next time. Yes, that's right. Todd knocked out a Russo Corp mob boss, and then got shot in the head with a machine pistol. So
like Todd's dead.
Todd died, then burned a luck point to stay alive, and is probably going to die again. But we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. Please, fucking, I don't know. I don't know. How this
Like and
goes.
subscribe.
Like, subscribe, hit that
bell.
Hit
Yeah.
the bell.
and peace out. I love you all. Thank you so much.